So, hello guys, and welcome. So, Mini-PUGS this time. Just a little bit. I do want to test out a few times here and there to actually utilize in the community. And hey, these might sporadically come out of nowhere. So we're gonna do this for around 2.5 hours plus, like around 3 or 4 games, how depending on how many we can actually get on for this sesh. And all I gotta say is, well, I'm gonna be pretty happy to see the community come back, even though it's a really awkward time. We'll see though how many games we are gonna be getting going in the first place, and of course we are gonna be making sure that everything is gonna be set for each of our other games. Can I join, please? I need my exercise answer to watch. Let's go. Naman, Arsov. Can I join, please? Well, if you do want to join, you gotta check out some of the commands here. Will help you out. And Valorant Discord to get the Discord. Did my cat shit here somewhere? Let me just check real quick.
Hello, Doc. So, ano na,
Yo.
prepared na yung both team.
Oh, sweet.
So,
Thanks.
team 1 is Defender, Haven ang map. Uh, Tapos, ang team 1 name is Aryan the Beast.
Aryan the
Tapos,
Beast.
tapos team 2 name is Cookie.
Cookie. How do you spell Aryan? As in, Aryan
Gayahin
with
mo na lang
Y?
siguro yung ano niya,
Okay.
itong ano niya,
Oo. Oo nga.
R13N.
Aryan. Aryan pala. Kala ko Arlen. Aryan. Aryan the Beast. Sige, yan.
Di ko rin alam eh.
IG.
Uma-agree siya sa lahat ng sinasabi natin
Oo.
pangalan niya eh.
Oo nga. Basta nag-okay. Basta nag-okay. Ganun na lang yung
Oo.
pag eh.
Okay,
And
so
yeah. So if you guys are wondering what the Valorant PH community is, well, it's a PH community wherein people are like-minded and who do want to play Valorant well together. So it's not just my community; it's everyone else's. So there are a few rules here and there that we do have to follow in the first place. But yeah, just having that support from all of you, I really appreciate it. And hey, we might be able to do or host a few sessions here and there for the greater community. But it seems like we are getting ready to go in just a bit. And our teams are going to be consisting of are Aryan Breaded, Chowdy, Fistrick, and Josephut versus Normon, Orikumpei, Tenochi, Tailiba, and Xiaolong Bao. Beautiful name right there. Sounds tasty. And if you guys haven't seen our latest highlight, actually, I just posted about it. It is Mr. CMS and his aces. I just cut it up a little bit, make it pretty easy to handle. Now give me a sec. Let me just copy paste that shit and drop it down in the Pugs clip channel right here, right now. This. What's this? This. Why am I getting an ad out of nowhere?
Dax, may nagtatanong daw kung full game daw or
Oh, Spike Rush? This is a full game. This is always a full game.
full game. Okay.
Yeah.
Iniisip kasi ng iba ano na eh, fast games lang ngayon.
Mini-PUGS, so ano lang, Spike
Mini-PUGS
Rush lang.
kaya ano, Spike
No,
Rush.
the difference about Mini-PUGS is there's a time limit. Normal PUGS is like, hanggang tayo.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, tawag dito guys, we're just What's happening? We're just waiting on. Okay. So I just had to clear something up, and we are good to go in just a bit, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna be getting into the game very soon. And yeah, if you guys gonna be asking about the Rumble Royale tournament, well, that's gonna be on Sunday. It's pretty hype. I can't wait to see what's happening with full match, but yeah, it's gonna be a full match. Yun lang nga, as we said. Valorant Discord. Also Discord na paano sumali. So here you go. Valorant Discord. Right there, Tiny Tuxel. And you press the link, right? So as soon as you press the link, you're gonna be brought to the server itself, and then you should be kind of good to go to get into our sessions. You should be good to go. If you need some help, there's some admins there and then. But having access to the server gives you so much access everywhere else. So you go into server access, you move into the pugs, and then that is gonna be enough for you to hop on in. Yeah, we are gonna do full matches. Like I said, Mini-PUGS just means that there's a time limit for because I have something to do at night. 24/7 pugs. Ano ba gibo? It's also for me to test out a few times here and there that maybe sometimes are gonna be better than others for our community. Maybe we're gonna have a few afternoon sessions here and there. Maybe we're gonna have later evenings, earlier evenings, maybe even the morning. So we'll try to figure things out. What's the best for us, especially as we are looking to make sure everything is gonna be a-okay. So who is the last one we need? Coming into this sesh, and yep. Hello, how to join Pugs. Look for the server access, but go ask another admin for the further details. I'm just casting. There you go, guys. Stop DMing me about that stuff. See my invites to lobby. So who's missing pa? Sino pa? Sino pa? We got Breaded, Chowdy, Fizz Trig, OC Joseph. Where's Joseph at? Where's Joseph, guys? Where's Mr. Joseph? Because we only need him to hop into the game and we should be good to go. So at 8 p.m. we are going to be doing, of course, the new wave invitations for Overwatch. It's a little different, of course. And hey, it's going to be a completely different game. We are just coming. Okay, nice. We are. Seems like we should be ready to go. Chowdy, let's go. Let's get into our first game of the session. And well. Hi, Ate Deon at the back. Ano laban later? Hindi laban nyo. It's Waminagi versus Overwine. So there you go. Rematch of the century. Was everyone else ready to go? We should be good coming into this first game of the session. And of course, guys, if you wanna hop into the waiting room, it's gonna be pretty easy to get everything done. What is the name of the admin? Can a community staff help out? I'm done. There you go, guys. Just make it easier for me. Please stop DMing me. Don't DM me, guys. Okay, so we are gonna be getting into Haven, map numero uno, and hashtag Team Paaman. Oh no, Claire, are your feet covered today? Don't give me stuff about that. I'm done. I was like, come on, guys. There you go. That's what the tag is for, ladies and gents. So it should be easier for you to get everything set and done. So hopefully, though, all our internet issues aren't going to be as bad today. We've seen different ISPs just clash with one another, and it makes it so difficult sometimes. But yeah, it was really cool yesterday. We got so many games actually to just enjoy our time together here in the Valorant PH PUGS. And well, as we said before, if you wanna keep hopping on in, feel free to just join. We are gonna be here for the long haul, and we are just gonna be making sure that everything is gonna be a-okay as well. Oh damn, that's a big channel. Gonna be a big log channel, sir. It seems like we are set already to get into game number one. And like, I'm just trying to think of any stories I can tell, but since we just did this like 12 hours ago plus, I don't got anything. My day has been wake up, set up a few things here and there, play Valorant, and that was it. So yeah, let's get into game number one. Should be good to go. Turn off the music and make sure everything is fine and dandy. See if Advan can actually gonna be figuring things out there on the Discord chats. And well, enough about that. Let's get into the game itself. It's Arlen the Beast versus the side of Tanachi the Crew on Team Cookie. And well, we are gonna be having that Cypher again, looking to just be the bane of anyone's existence in terms of that intel game. Of course, we are gonna have our Reynas into play, newest agents, everyone playing that pretty borderline OP hero, maybe even OP right there. And in the meantime, already, Seaside Push can be into play. And I feel like for Reyna's kit, we've discussed it a lot of times, and from playing a little more, her kit is very peace and family, yes, But at the same time, beautiful grenade there from Joseph Wood. He throws it down. He does get 3 in one fell swoop, and that is the problem when you are going against the Raze and chokeholds. It is just so easy to get the pain shells to connect yet again. Second pain shells right now. Grenadier in hand. Joseph Wood with 4. This guy is not playing Valorant. He is playing TF2 instead, and he is the Devil Man right now, looking for another takedown. Tenochi though, gonna be catching out Arlen there. A little bit of a bait to allow the Raze to actually see where everything is, but Chowdy instead gets in position, denies the ace unfortunately, but Joseph Woods start things off strong. Grenades in hand, taking care of everyone onto the C long angle. Goddamn, those grenades. Those grenades from Joseph, he's just like, fire the hole! And it is just gonna be the perfect toss there to get on through and take care of 3. Now, the point chills, of course, resetting upon 2 kills. And I understand now why the Raze here at the very start can be on the C side. I wouldn't be surprised though if Fizztrig as well as Joseph Wood do swap out their comps, do swap out their defensive positions later on. But in the meantime, I completely agree with the positioning here for the defense here on Haven. Chowdy though pushing forward, wants to snowball already, goes for the translucence there, courtesy of the dismiss. But Xiao Longbao in the meantime with a headshot to remember. The rain is brawling, that'll be the takedown there. But in the meantime, holding on to the A short angle. It might be backing on that just not to get peeked out in the first place. Arlen though back on the board. It's gonna be Sage right now pushing on forward. Reddit moving on around one more time. There we go though from up on Heaven. It's Joseph, another kill to his name. Hops around, uses the satchel there to move through to the other side. Last member, Oreo gonna be getting 2. But Arlen now 3 kills on the board. And the defense holding again, pretty much as expected. It's not a bad round there for the defense and the offense. At least they got 2 kills to their name on the attacking side. And now we are going to be back into a little more of the action, as it is going to be rifles abound for most of our players. But in terms of the attacking side, they do have that Viper, they do have that Omen, they do have that Brimstone. So they have a lot of smoke potential. It might enable them to really push on forward in a way that the opposition wouldn't expect. And of course, the area deniability of the Brimstone as well as the Viper. If they get on top of that point, it really is going to be an easy time on the attacking defense. But I feel like the hardest part right now for the attack of Team Cookie has to be the one wherein they are trying to move on through to the point itself. It's just so difficult to try and penetrate against a composition of the opposition. And Chowdy right now, even with that first kill, we don't need to really try to play utility when you are just able to get that kill in the first place. Red though backing on that. We still see the Reyna looking for the peak. Chowdy not topped up completely. Didn't really go for the heal, I believe. Too much there. But in the meantime, right now, here comes Norimon trying to go for the push. Will get dinged by a headshot. Survives though. Oreo in the meantime taking care of middle. And here we go with the Empress already. We don't want to be looking at that because of the visual bug. But Tenochi actually shutting down Chowdy instead. And now it's time for the A push to unfold. Slow but steady wins the race. Spreaded right now. Gonna be looking to hold the angle. And SGV is only left actually here for the defense. Seems like they kind of broke the bank there. A few buys here and there, putting them in a little bit in a different money state. At the same time though, 2 SMGs as well as 2 rifles looking to go for the push. And what is going to be the plan here? They drop the spike right now. The Viper going to be looking to get in position with the rest of the crew. They do need to push though. They need to execute it right now. And it's going to be Brendan looking to hold the line long enough to get some casualties on the other side. So good flick there. Eventually gets killed onto Oreo Kripe. Molly though onto corner. Not too effective. Time is ticking. 10 seconds left. Here comes the push right now from Team Cookie, and this might be how it crumbles here and now. The Omen sticking it already. Tenochi gonna go for the plant. Norman though with the peak does get 2. And up on top, Joseph again looking to build a bridge down below. Looking to drop on down. The Spectre though going for a few shots here and there. Beautiful skin truly. Here we go with the dark cover getting in the way. This is what we're talking about. Smoke gameplay here from the attacking side. Gonna be absolutely huge. It'll make such a big difference to say the least. For time being though, it's Tenochi right now with the kill. Joseph Woods will get that takedown there. Will get taken down rather there, and that is going to be enough for the attack to get around back. So good start there, and then Team Cookie at least, they got around back. They are looking to come into form, getting into this session. Omen though of Tenochi has been looking for a few targets here and there. Did get a few into that round. But in the meantime, kind of an economic state here for the defense. Only one buying. It's Fizztrig playing the Phantom. Might be the big brother in this scenario. It seems like they are going to be looking for some revenge here on the C side. We already have Arlen though. scouting things out, putting up the wall. Doesn't enable the grenades to happen, but the Noche actually catching out Breaded there onto the A side, and this might force a rotate already from the attack. They can go for the fake, they can actually go fit on it. Either way, a casualty all the way on the other side of the map is just such a big hole that they cannot ignore. Anyway though, we still have the Noche right now looking to set up with the dark cover yet again onto the window side. Trying to bait something out here from Joseph, he goes for the peek, but he's holding the angle here with the Shorty. Shorty squad unites, 3 of them with the shotguns here. As we said before, Fistrick the only one with a rifle on the defensive side. And Arlen even taking care of one before he falls. Joseph Whoop also with a kill. And it's going to be the Rays right now looking to push on through the smoke. Shots keeping on coming. Bullet trails are there. Seems like the post plant going to be the name of the game here for the defense, as they need to set on up to try and get the angle instead. Spike now planted. Joseph Wood considering to play the save instead. But there is still a chance. 3 versus 3 right now. We'll see if they actually are going to commit. C-Long right here right now. Fizzrig trying to bait something out. And Xiaolong Bao with this Marshall. Gonna be seeing all of these gadgets tossed out in the first place. Misses a shot though. A little too far in terms of that reticle. And by this point in time, exit frag gonna be the name of the game instead for the defense. So they are gonna be giving up the round. They are just gonna be making sure that they will catch out the coverage of the opposition. And one thing to note though, since they have exposed themselves already, it's gonna be a retreat in behind instead. It seems like they're a little too afraid of the money they invested in the first place, or the lack of money they have in the first place. So they are gonna go for the round to give and get a little bit more in the bank into the future. There you go guys, 2-2 right now, our score line. Rifles abound as well here for the defensive side. 4 Vandals, 1 Phantom on the other side though. We got 2 rifles actually, and 2 SMGs, make that 3 rifles right now. So in terms of firepower, the save there allowing the defense of Arlen the Great to actually get a little bit of the advantage in terms of firepower. But execution is really where it matters the most here in Valorant. Seems like mid is going to be the name of the game here. We got Norm1 looking for a little bit of a peek there. Has a Spectre in hand yet again, wants to go for a face-off against Fistrick, but he bought that rifle last round, and right now it is going to be paying dividends there. Chowdy in the meantime, trying to push on forward, sees the bullets already, fending him off. Joseph also waiting for the smoke to dissipate. And we'll see how this attack is going to unfold. They already lost one. It's a little difficult to go for the push on 3 sides because of the lack of numbers. And there we go with the blind. Chowdy takes care of one. Joseph in the meantime going for the double door action. And goodbye to the opposition as well. Oreo right now, as well as Tanochi, the only ones left. 2-2 are scoring right now, but the defense finding the floor that they have been looking for. And well, all I gotta say is they are just pretty much primed to defend every single doorway with all the range they have in the first place. It seems like the attack might be looking to push into A, but Arlen apparently in behind, already taking care of Oreo. And this is just gonna be the Omen. Looking pretty ominous here in this regard. Gonna get surprised by Breaded, who pushes on to A long. And goodbye from the Brimstone. Sleep tight to Mr. Omen. And well. Another round going into defense's hands. So not bad whatsoever there. It seems like the rifle round in full force gonna be in favor of the side of Team Arlen the Beast. But Breaded gonna be needing that armor there, making sure that he is all ready to go in terms of his effectivity as well as his effective HP. And now though, it's still gonna be Xiaolong Bao by the windows. 4-man push potentially onto the double doors, and we'll see how this is gonna unfold as Joseph Wood right now with the boom bot gonna be looking to go for the push. Gets a little bit of that information there, but that's what really it's all about. Joseph Wood right now takes care of one. And in the meantime, Zora Krimpe going for the resurrection. Fishrig on the high ground. There we go with the paint shells, getting some damage there, but it just isn't going to be enough to really get any casualties whatsoever. Induction of kills is pretty much all the defensive side is looking for. And Arlen right now with a flank from in behind. The Sage lurking, looking for an opportunity here and there. Talabado actually catching out Joseph with 5 double doors. And here comes Arlen now gonna get one. Chowdy on the board as well. The orbital strike gonna be into play from the attacking side. And Chowdy again, another kill on the board. Gonna be backing on out though. Tanochi instead with the takedown. Crossfire here from Oreo as well as Tanochi. And can the Omen get the frag? Not gonna happen. Fistrick will show up instead. Wall now is set. 1v3. Spike is now available and can be planted. Overall though, Chowdy knows exactly where the opposition is. Sees the stage, not even looking. Gets the takedown there. Effectively done. And the round goes in favor of the defense, and well, it seems like they just have a little bit more on their side so far. Just having all those rifles are giving them such a big advantage coming into that round. They won in, and then they have just pushed on through to the second back-to-back. For now though, we'll see if it is going to pan out here for the defense of Arlen the Great. If they can actually hold this site, hold this game with all the rifles in their hands and more. They have a pretty good economy, especially on Breaded. There we go though with the quick little boom bots. And something though, Breaded still not buying any armor whatsoever. Effectively, it adds you 80 HP. And you just kind of can't disregard if you want to survive a little longer than everyone else. Anyway though, Chowdy again with the flank. Takes care of one immediately. High ground right now here for Joseph. In the meantime, Double Dose might have some action there. Cubby though will get the kill. Goodbye to Noramon. Bistrick even catching out Oreo. Chowdy even in behind, getting even more so. And just absolute value right now from the defense. They're just able to get these flanks. They're just able to get in position. And with that being said, the rotation, absolutely essential to allow them to get these kills. So far, so good for the defense, ladies and gentlemen, and well, we'll see how long we can actually go into this Valorant PH PUGS session. Again, though, we are going to be streaming Overwatch at 8 PM afterwards, and I wonder what we can do into the weekend this time. It's already Thursday. That's really surprising how the weekend has gone by. It's been very, very quick, actually, to how much we have done as a community. And kudos to everyone who has participated in the past 2 days. But here comes Joseph Foot, throws at the showstopper, looking for a kill right now with the paint shells, knows the corner is gonna have some members there. And the cluster bombs dropping on down. It's raining, man, hallelujah. It's like gonna be a Banshee screaming on in with the Eagles flying onto the distance. And Tanochi now dropping down, gets one, gets two, takes the skin from the hands of the opposition. Still gonna be scramble time here for Arlen the Beast. They're gonna be looking to try and push on back to the A site. And well, Fistrick even playing the camera to his name. So for now, Tyliba with a push on forward. Tenochi actually catching out Joseph Hoop there. The Omen seeing action full in front of him. Well. Not even time to take that high ground away. Positioning is key truly here in this game. And it really just those split second differences makes a victory or a defeat possible. But Chowdy right now brought back to life, 5 versus 3. Will it be enough? Gunpowder is there, sure. But against these odds, it's gonna be so difficult. Shallow bound instead, gonna be looking to get the soup on, and he will get that takedown. Arlen Fistrick, one apiece, but Oreo Creepy holding the line. Trade gonna happen. Goodbye to Arlen, caught out in the open. And Tanochi with a 4K there. 5-3 our score right now. Good comeback from Team Cookie. Speaking of Cookie, I have like cookies and milk right now. And by cookies and milk, apparently all I have is milk, is cookies now, because we just drank all the milk in the world. How about you guys? Do you like cookies with your milk? Do you like milk with your cookies? Or do you just like cookies and milk separate? That's my question there. Like, there are some cookies where you really want to have milk with it because they're a little too tough and the milk adds to the flavor. Some other cookies you really don't want it because it's too soft already and something like that. But you know what isn't gonna be soft there? But apparently it's gonna be soft. It's the Brain Matter here from both the Brimstone as well as the Reina. 2 takedowns each. And in the meantime, angle right now from the Viper, holding on to a very long C. So right now, personally, I am having a cookie. I do just want a little bit of energy here to get into our next game. And hey, cookies are delicious. Do you guys have any favorite cookies that you guys want to share with me? I love cookies, and I basically find bakeries and stuff or homemade stuff that deliver, and it's like some good shit right there. One of my favorites personally is Cookies by the Bucket, which you sell online, and they deliver it to you. Right now I have a country cookies thing from my girlfriend's family, but you know, it's Joseph Food looking for a little bit of someone to actually look at. The operator gonna be there, and beautifully done from Xiaolong Bao. He pops the ultimate, uses the invisibility, and he is just roaming on around. Still though, Oreo Crimpe gonna get Arlen. Joseph Boot instead with the operator shot. Aggro right now from the Rays. And he's throwing a few flashbacks here and there to try and get the angle, but no, it's not gonna happen. Normand with the flank. Good time back night out for Team Cookie. 4-5 there. Still in favor of the defense though. Now we'll see if it is gonna be enough. Oreo and milk is so good. Skinspiration, let's go. Cookies. Milk lang, wala akong pera pang Oreo. Oreo is the best. Oreo is some of the best stuff, honestly. Or I love Oreo. I love Oreos. There's a pretty solid StarCraft 2 player from Australia. His name is Oreo actually, and he was a good one to co-cast with an SC2. So shoutouts to him if he's there or not. Parang wala lang. It's just part of the conversation. Chips the light. It's fine too. Tilapia so some not the best pare. Mrs. Field cookies are bite-sized cookies. Yeah, the nibblers are really good. So, I'm glad to hear your opinions. And, well, we are going to see what is next here on Haven. 5-4 scoreline so far has been a pretty good comeback there. 2 rounds in a row again. And right now, it's kind of a little perilous here for the defense of Arlen the Great because they are on their full rifle round right now. We have one with light armor though. And in the meantime, Fistrig going to be backing on that immediately. Shots now do keep on coming. Normand! Seeing Fistrig there, goodbye to the Cypher, trying to hold on to B, the cross reference with the diagonal. Gonna be enough to get that takedown there. And here we go with the wall set up. Arlen though with a trade onto one, frags abound. Rifles are just blazing on again. And that just goes Vandals playing the mid-range game to a good degree. But here comes Joseph Woods, gets the peek, sees 2, catches out one with a flick already. And you really see in low ping scenarios that our players are doing these side sweeps with their mice. It's just so easy for them to get the flick onto the headshot that way. And while you're transitioning, you are going to be able to get a click here and there. But for now, Tanochi is going to be getting in position. Here comes Xiaolong Bao, sees Chowdy, easily shuts down the opposing Reyna. And Tanochi knows exactly where the stage is. Wall bag though from Arlen. 1-on-1, Xiaolong Bao ties it up 5-5. I tried Oreo without filling. I've tried Oreo without filling. I've tried filling of Oreo only. Brown Xiaolong Bao is the best dim sum. Yeah, it's so good. It's like soup and a mini shop at the same time. Ang OnlyFans naman. Why are you guys looking for my OnlyFans? I don't have one, bro. I'm sorry, I don't have one.
We must keep them out.
But yeah, you know, it's gonna be A-long right now for Chowdy as here comes Tanochi. Looking at a few smokes here and there. For the time being, though, the Brimstone as well as ooh, it's gonna be the Rays. It's time to shine. Stopper might be enough to get rid of Xiaolong Bao. Yes, it is. Popping the Dimson, and the soup just drains off before it's even ready to get eaten. Tanochi, though, in the meantime, taking care of one, get some business there. Or Cream Bay in the meantime with the resurrection on Normand. And we do set up that wall very, very safely, getting the res on back for B-throw right now in favor of the attacking side. And potentially they can go for a push at the cost of just that single ultimate. So far so good here for Team Cookie. They found a little bit of their form in the past few rounds, but as I say that, Joseph right now already 3 on the board. Throws the pain shells to anticipate someone else pushing on in to go for the riff frag, but this is not going to happen. For the time being though, Fistrig looking around, sees the double doors. There we go with Joseph Wuto cleaning up one. And well, Oreo Crimpe as well as Tailiba working together to find opportunities here and there. The Brimstone right now sweeping over to the right hand side, takes cover by the box. Slow push apparently, might be even moving into A instead, but with B under control of the defensive side, they are going to have the opportunities to cycle on over to whatever point they need to be in. I don't have fan here, I'm sweating like crazy since morning. Dude, the heat is intense, honestly. You're stuck at home, and oh my god, Tailiba actually catching out Fistrig there mid-transition. Beautiful flash into play. Orbital Strike needs to get stuck because if Tailiba didn't go for it, well, Breaded will be able to get the clutch instead. All I gotta say though, if the Orbital Strike was used and it was the defuse on, it was the plant rather, unable to get stuck in the first place, that would have been the round done listed there. But Breaded playing it absolutely clutch. 31 seconds on that timer, ridiculous stuff. Knowing where the Orbital Strike makes a huge difference in the game. And that was just Breaded knowing how exactly to play into this map in the first place. We're right now 6-6. Not bad whatsoever. Seems like both of our teams are pretty even with some streaks here and there, allowing them to get some value into this game. And well, biggest thing right now between our rifle users is on the other side. There is going to be an operator in the hands of Xiaolong Bao, and we'll see if it is going to be prepared correctly before the soup does just spill on over. Slow orb though going to be into play, and in the meantime, here we go with the peek, and Joseph Wood says, "What? I'm pretty much dead there." Here we go though with the wall. Counter wall from the Viper as well. Poison connecting all the way into the C side. It's a really long engagement right now from the attacking side of Team Cookie. And they do want to go for another peek. They do want to go for another poke and another pick to enable them to go for the push with the operator just behind. Still though, 1-on-1 potentially onto the A side. Most of the defense already congregating by an angle of C here and there. And well, rotation gonna be in to play instead. They're trying to fake it, but they will get spotted running on away as Tanochi actually clearing out some Brennan all the way onto the A-long side. So it seems like for our Omen player, he really is just looking for opportunities in the lurk. He's playing it so patiently, and sometimes when you can't really hold the angle and you want to look for frags, it's just gonna be the game there. Fernando Tanochi teleporting in the middle, not gonna be on heaven where he expected, might on the drop down instead onto the hell side. But for now, it's still gonna be the Raze here, hugging onto the left. Viper Crit gonna be into play again, and Joseph Wood right now with one Oreo Creepy on the board, trades up bad with the poison into play. And we'll see if Chowdy as well as Arlen can actually get anything shut down right now onto the poison gas. Here we go though with Arlen surviving against Sailiba. And the only one left gonna be Xiaolong Bao. Operator now gets a shot onto one, buying time to try and force the spike to just detonate instead. And with 3 on the board, absolutely clutch from our sniper player. Another round going, and well, 6-6 our scoreline right now. All at the best. Gonna be looking for a little more into this one, but Cookie will be trying to defend right now on these 3 sides. But overall, from what I've seen on that defense, it seems like for Arlen and the crew, they did like to go for a little more on the patience play. They want to play more positioning. On the other side there, for Tanochi and the rest of Team Cookie, they just like to brute force their way sometimes, and they are just able to get picks out of nowhere. So we'll see though, because now the defense is going to be the more aggressive side. Here on the offense is going to be more of the passive as well as planning side. And we'll see what's going to be enough. Will they be able to make the necessary equipments and changes to try and get a little more value out of this one. But anyway though, pistol round is a go, and there you go with Arlen ready, pushing forward, takes that care of Order Cream Pay. Easy shut down there onto the opposition, high ground though being taken already by Xiaolong Bao, and dropping down into the smoke. I believe though he's gonna be staying in the smoke instead on top. There goes the Tailiba, sees the hole, gets the takedown there. The Tanochi, hiding in hell, getting even more value that the Angel will probably be so jealous of him right now. Anyway though, Reddit does get one. Goodbye to Nochi. Joseph Woot with the final frag after the trades come online. And 7-6 right now in favor of the attacking side. Arlen the Beast gonna be looking to go good and great as much as possible. So in terms of the queue, I think the best thing you guys can do is +1, +2, and maybe one more for waiting room, and I think we should be good with that for today, just to be clean with it. What's up, Soge? It's basically, it's because this is not my communes. This is like Overrush, where I have a complete another monopoly on it. It's an endeavor for many different people coming together from different games in the PH, and well, it's kind of just up to them. We had we had a sit down meeting for all of that jazz, and we do want to focus on our local community first. So hopefully, your communities do something like this as well. With Arlen right now with the first kill on the board, Chowdy gonna be able to get one as well. And the attacking side though, reload in front of face of the adversity, and that is just not good whatsoever. But Joseph hops on top, gets rid of one. There we go with the Eye of Sauron, gazing on down to Nora one. The Lear putting the pressure there. Here comes Joseph again with the push, and goodbye to the Viper. It seems like the snake gonna get stamped out in the grass one more time. Somehow imagine interacting with other Malaysians. if you can convince someone like sila, like Cal and the guys to set something up like this, I wouldn't mind doing it again, just like we did before for WTFOW. You know what's funny also in the PH scene, like since it's a free to play game, you're gonna get two different subsections of people. But hopefully we can bridge that gap and wherein the players just play with one another. But hey, you know, there are really divisions sometimes in terms of communities, and you can't really help it because people are just so different sometimes. Anyway though, we are going to be going into our first full buy round onto the attacking and the defensive side. But with the attack already getting two on the board, they are going to be looking to play two Spectres, two Bulldogs, as well as the AK-47 there, the Vandal, going to be into play. But on the other side already, Tanochi and Arlen on the board. There we go with the Lear set up immediately, blockading all that vision. Good shutdown though, into play. Shalom Bone right now with the peak just in time. And just that Lear, it just gets the encompassment of the vision so quickly. Here we go with the peak, and that is just an easy shutdown along the way. Fistrick though, hiding behind a corpse apparently, and our Cream Fade hesitates to get the shot on. Eventually the defense comes on back. We are going to be looking to get a little more of a tied score, 8-7 our scoreline right now. Team Cookie getting a point back into the play. Cal Valorant. What's up with Cal and Valorant? He hates games like this, right? But you know, like, I wouldn't be surprised if the boys like Mr. Jasper would be kind of interested if we have a better community base on in terms of that competitive level. Probably when rank comes out. Paint Gamer Club versus the rest. You know it. You already know it, Sogi. It's just how it is sometimes. And here in the Philippines, it's kind of more obvious in a way compared to many other countries. I think it's probably the same thing in like Malaysia, but speaking of experience, it's pretty apparent which games are what for different people. But hey, you know, you can still enjoy whatever the hell you want, and I'm not judging. It's just wherever you come from. Hopefully we can just come together as one. And speaking of one right now, it is going to be the attack side coming together as one onto the A side. Three already in transition to go for the defense here. Going to be a fourth there with the Reyna, but there comes the Lear, there comes the Smokes, and there we go with the movement on over. Predator will get caught out by Noramon. For the meantime though, Joseph Wood with the blast back. Just absolute carnage as well as chaos inside of all those smokes. And Tadipo turns around to get a side flick and will get the takedown onto Norman again. Chowdy though does take care of two. Tanochi lurking in behind. Catches out another one. Joseph Utso shutting down whoever's on heaven. That's what his spot on defense. He's not going to give it to anyone else. And mid-tradition caught out by Shalom Bao. 2 versus 1 right now. Chowdy playing into hell, but he might be gazing into the abyss of hell instead. He's not going to get brought down. Chowdy gets 4 instead. And what a clutch there. 9-7. Right now, the attacking side, a little more of an advantage. Arlen the Beast with more clutch in their favors. And why say, yeah, definitely. I think it's just how SEA is really structured. It feels like we have become the mobile market in the same way China has, but you know, in China, it's more of the same for many people. The people who, you know, the people who are kind of on the higher economic straits do find ways to not play with their fellow countrymen, so it's pretty interesting compared though to like something like Korea wherein everyone really just plays together. And that is, I think the Korean system is pretty cool, even though it's extremely competitive and sometimes it's toxic to that degree. But hey, you know, that is a beautiful shot though with the Marshall. Goodbye to Arlen immediately from the hand of Shadow Bao. Chowdy though does get the trade on. Here we go with double doors, orbital strike, but there is going to be no one home to meet that one in check. Still for Oro Creampe, gonna be looking to get a twist lick and the dunk here on B side. Position right now, catches out Chowdy, but no, Chowdy instead with the headshot to connect. There we go with the orbs, giving him a little bit of that heal. The Devar chomping onto the life essence there. For the time being though, Josu's gonna get cornered. Seems like just that Showstopper doesn't get too much done. Norman now tracking on down the flying rays, and Tanochi even getting killed to his name. Well, seems gonna be enough sandwich perhaps from both the south and the west sides. We're all gonna be coming into the through fronts. Here we go with the wall set up again. Beautiful paranoia gets the trade on, but another reload sometimes gonna be hurting you into the long run. Now, in many games, you can reload as soon as you get the kill, but here in Valorant, as well as something like CS, if you do that in the face of adversity, you are more often than not gonna be dying to their hand. So yeah, 10-7 right now. Advantage here for Team Arlen Beast. They have been able to get a little bit of momentum to try and run away with it as much as possible. For the time being though, say we already have a +1 Q, we are gonna have a +2 Q in just a bit, and Man, we can get a third game up and running, perhaps. We're not gonna be sure about that one. So ready 5:47, so we'll have 2 hours left to do this mini pug session. And you guys, feel free to hop on in if you do still want to try your luck in the first place. Thank you for the follow right there to Extra Precise, as we got our Cream Pay trying to track the flying Joseph Woods, but that raise using the blast back again, just get up on top. Now you lose a lot of accuracy doing that, but it does mess up whatever the hell you want to. And well, when you do get the position, and oh, Joseph lagging out there. Fistrick, Taleba on the board. Shalom though with the Shorty squad into play. And both of these Reynas pop in their Empress, looking to really stop on the opposition. Breaded though gonna be in position there. Chowdy and Breaded with those last 2 kills. Beautiful neural theft in formation from Fistrick. And the attack just able to concave so quickly at the last moment. So thank you for the follow right there to JP Jeeler. And that was just a pretty definite way to actually get that B-side. I wish someone will join with a name that's somehow unpronounceable. It'd be funny. Okay, you kinda ang tawag dito, underestimates me, good sir, Extra Precise, because I've casted Asia Pacific games in Overwatch, and I basically have to say Korean names. So yeah, no worries, I got it. And if I can't find anything to pronounce, I'm just gonna find the first syllable of that I like. And speaking of, it's gonna be what I like here. Dark cover from Tanochi goes for the shrouded step instead, trying to bait out the opposition, but Chowdy will not fall for it. He holds the line, he gets 2. Push right now on the C side. Very decisive here from Chowdy and the rest of Arlen the Great. And they are just looking for the coverage there on the CT side. Shallow battle, trying to lurk, not gonna happen. Joseph Woods instead with the headshot. The rotation will get caught. Just looking for the patience game. And right here, right now, we got Oreo and Cream Pay as well. Taliba looking to figure things out onto the short and the CT angles. Will it be enough though? That's the real question. Arlen already taking care of his counterpart, looking in the mirror, smashing it down, and Breaded and Taliba doing the same old thing. Sometimes you just need to look at yourself to understand where you need to come from, where you need to improve, and in this instance, the defense has to improve on their positioning as well as their rotations, or else they're gonna be losing this game. I can't even say a 2-syllable name, Korean name. It's basically I just get Google Translate and it helps me out, and then I say it. I do ask my Korean audience sometimes when that shows up. It's like, am I saying this guy's right? I don't wanna basically give them the recognition they deserve, that kind of thing. But hey, you know it's gonna be probably a few months from now. Beautiful Poison Pit though from Norimon, the snake bite, just basically tossing it over. It really gets that DOT damage, hurting the opposition permanently rather than just that decay. Okay, gas mask on, because you are going to be moving into the poison. We'll see if it's going to be enough. Transition though, coming in from short side. Here we go with the Viper, looking for setup again. And there we go with the Leer. Viper spit immediately shut down. It's like a souffle that never rises in the first place. Shaolong Bao though does get 3 so far. Chowdy right now as well as Joseph Wood working together to get rid of the Reyna at the last moment. And here we go right now with From the Shadows. Tanochi surprising everyone. 1, 2, 3, let's go! And it's just a beautiful endeavor there from the Omen out of nowhere, using the teleport to make a big difference. And that is going to be enough for the defense to come together as one. What a round though. It was just such a good hold there from Shaolong Bao, and then Tanochi swooping in to save the day at last moment. Global teleport. A pretty big thing to utilize in the first place, and all I can say about it is it's really paranoia inducing. So the Omen controlling your mind basically with all of the games that he can play in the first place. But right here, right now, C-side might be decided here for the attack. They can go for the push, they can move on through as quick as can be. In the meantime though, already, impatience might be getting the best of Taliba, as the Brimstone looking to intercept whatever is to come. Seems like though with intel in hand, they are going to be looking for a little bit of the brute force method. But here comes Joseph Wood with that showstopper. And we'll see the gun already ablazing. 1-for-1 trade so far. Shots now keeping on coming. Arlen now, he does get 2. Joseph Woods on the board. And that is now 3 frags into this one. Can the defense hold the line? Norman trying to clutch it out. But it's all up to Diliva right now. Will he go for the save? No, it's not going to happen. It's rotation time right here, right now for the Brimstone. Anticipation gonna be a big one here for the attacking side. They have just been completely on fire so far in this game. And with 12-8, might be 13-8, unless Taliba can do anything about it. 3 kills, 1, 2, 3. Just get a few notches under your belt, but it's not gonna happen because Chowdy decides to push forward, and victory will go in favor of Arlen the Beast. Okay, guys, GG, well played. GG, well, GG's. Well played there to our two teams, but Arlen the Beast with the 13-8 victory. Now again, guys, I think we are gonna be closing the queue after we get our fourth cycle in, and we should be good to go. So Lon Spree is here, might be able to mention that one. But damn, just I think my favorite round was this one. Just the Reina and the Omen doing so much on that A side, just preventing that push from really collating on over. But as a victory still for Arlen the Beast, they got a 13-point round. I think they got 13 points in different of these rounds, and it is just enough for them to get the win on our preset. So there you go, guys. That is game numero uno, and we are going to be looking to get into our second game next on the list in just a bit. But just making sure that everything is fine and dandy. And well, who do we have on the +1 queue? We got Colt, Crit, Cyan, Dwight, Jericho, Kajibol, Onima, Shroud, Tiny Tuxel, and Sin. So yeah, I think the +1 queue will get a +2 queue. We should be able to make it in a way, kinda, and then we do the waiting room queue, and then we should be done. Unless one of these games really go long. I think that's the only thing's gonna get in the way of us. Give me a sec, guys. Let me just. So this is my cookie. These are my cookies. They're delicious. Blair, what's the Facebook page for the cookie? Country Cookies PH. There you go, guys. Facebook.com/Country Cookies PH. Some of my new favorite cookies, and they have some really good s'mores too. Any tips on getting good with Valorant? Just hit your shots, dude. No, but real talk, if you know how to play smart and patiently, it'll go a long way. Like, even if you're not the best shot, if you know how to play tactically, you're gonna be able to punish people who are just basing themselves on mechanical skill and just trying to push on forward. It will get you some good mileage in this game. But you need to really have that patience, so you need to be ready for some patient gameplay. That's why I think I'm not really good at Valorant, honestly. CS games aren't my thing before. Valorant made me start liking this kind of set. I'm more of the Call of Duty slash Overwatch slash TF2 kind of guy. So you can see it's a little different in terms of game speed. But hey, gotta give it a chance, and I've been having a great time with the Valorant community as well as the game itself. So recently I've been doing a few exercises with breathing. Like, I've been saying this a bunch for a fast few broadcasts, but like I've been trying to practice my breathing a little more recently because I feel like I'm kind of choking myself out when I talk sometimes, and it kind of makes me a little sleepy. So yeah, barring if you guys see me just suddenly do breaths, that's just pretty much it. I'm trying to. I wish I could do like maybe yoga or something to help me that out. Something breathing exercises, or maybe just put a fucking nebulizer on my face the whole time I'm talking. But we are going to be getting into our next game, and it's going to be Dwight Jericho, Onimus Shroud, and Tiny Tuxel versus Cold, Crit, Cyan, Kaji Boy, as well as Sin. There's via the hosted claims cancer. One versus must exit LED or any other VPN. Like, you just need to find a way to VPN, which is gonna be really annoying in tournaments. So I really wish the our community luck on their Sunday get up, because with all of the ISP shenanigans, we might need to do something about like what ISPs here there do handle in the first place. What is up? So what is up right now with what's up with the community again? So I'm just looking at Facebook and it's the same old shit, isn't there?
Hey,
Politically, you guys,
Daks.
gotta be careful. Hey yo, perfect. What's
So,
up?
okay na yung both teams. So,
Yes, sir.
team 2 is Defender.
Mm-hmm.
Then, team name nila is, yung team 1 muna. Team name nila is, Walang Maisip. Tas team 2 is Team Cyan.
Sayang.
Cyan. Si Cyan.
Cyan. So Walang
Cyan
Maisip is
PH.
on the attack and Cyan is on the defense,
On
right?
Defender.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
okay.
Mr. Loden, ang ano pala? Oh, fuck, he disappeared. Pero basta, +2, then waiting room, and we are done. I think that should be good enough. London Spree, +2, Q, plus waiting room Q. Na lang accept ko. 4 games lang tayo. Max. Okay. So, after this one, we'll have 2 more games, guys, just to make it pretty easy. So if you do want to join, we better hop into that one as quick as can be. And yeah, feel free to hop on into our game. Thank you guys for all adding me up. I worry though. I have no idea how many friend list spots are available, so it's gonna be really interesting because I don't know what the max is for Riot Games. But if anyone has any idea, that'll be very useful. Gagawin ko. Fascinate. Pala. Post na lang yung one match schedule around 7 p.m. time na mag-action. Something birthday. There you go. Just put a few things to do for our broadcast later on. And for now, let's look at the upcoming teams for this next game. So who do we have? We got Dwight, Jericho, Anima Shroud, and Tiny Tuxel on the attacking side. Yes, and then for the defense, it's to be Colt, Prift, Cyan, Kajiboy, and Sin. So 3 Cs right there on the defending side. By the way, what's the map? Mr. Lunsbury kind of forgot to tell me the map, but it's A-OK. Should be host pugs with ano lang, guys. Spike Rush. It's gonna be interesting as fuck. It's like, why are we doing this like this? Overwatch recall. Ooh, the Thailand scene is doing some Overwatch stuff too. Interesting. Ascent. Okay. Ascent. I really feel like Ascent is an interesting map. It's on the smaller side, so it gets pretty tight, and there's so much action suddenly that shows up in the middle. It's like a full clock sometimes out of nowhere. And let's just meet everyone just to make sure. All I want is Buffett got the bike getting called by my mom. Same here, guys. Same here. Good luck. Good luck, guys. Are we ready to go? Are our team
Daks,
set? Yo.
after netong game na to, 2 games na lang kaya?
Because it's already 6. So
Okay,
this
okay.
game, the +1, and then the +2, and we are done.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Thank you for
okay.
the,
Yeah, Mini-PUGS. Oo nga talaga, pabilisan sa Mini-PUGS, guys. Okay, let's go into our next game. Don't worry, guys. Pag normal pugs na ulit, we just go the long haul. Oh, we have a site! Guys! Guys, we have a site! Holy shit, we have a site for the community! That's pretty pogu. Oh, maybe, should I already shared it ba? That's pretty pogu. I'm sorry if I exposed it too early. I'm just really excited about it too. Join the community at boom. Damn, that's cool. That's cool. Sorry to the admins if I exposed something too early on stream, but You know, at least it's a good gateway for us to come together as one. When next schedule ng Pugs for Valorant? I don't fucking know, honestly. I think maybe Saturday afternoon. I'm thinking potentially, because we want to respect RR's tourney thing on Sunday, and diba we usually do a weekend session anyway. Tapos, I don't know. I do want to take tomorrow off if ever I do get something else to do that isn't Valorant, honestly, guys. Like, I like Valorant, but I feel like it's gonna be a little too much if I do Valorant every single day. I'm not a streamer like that. I don't just play the game, right? So it's a little different from what I do. But hey, we are now gonna be getting into our second game of this session. And we'll be getting into this one. So Team Cyan versus Team Walang Maisip. We are on Ascent, and it's gonna be a triple duelist composition for the defense. So they don't really have staying power, but on a map like this, I've seen the chaos that can really unfold onto middle. It might actually work out in their favor. Sova as well as the Sage to run it out. In the meantime, though, on the other side, it is going to be a Sova-based composition with the Omen, the Breach, the Raze, as well as a Sage. So it's kind of based on a few map picks from the initial close beta compositions that people have been running. But we'll see though how this is all gonna unfold. So here we go with our two teams: Cyan, Crypt, Gadget Boy, Colt, and Sin versus Rounds White, Onimus, Jericho, as well as Tiny Tuxel. So welcome guys to game number 2 of our first ever Mini-PUGS, and as Mini-PUGS, as we said, it just has a time back. It really is gonna be us looking to end it at a specific time. And well, if you do want to join a bigger PUG session, just wait on for the announcements in the Valorant PH Discord. But Cyan already getting killed from long range. Onimus still with the trade on over. B-side gonna get cleared up just a little more, and can Colt survive with his gun in the namesake? Classic gonna be in hand. Trying to go for a few shots here and there. Sees the Raze go for precision. Cyan though getting a frag in the other side. But Shroud playing the long range team as well. Healing Orb is available, but this is gonna be a pinch attack coming on through. Colt caught out in the middle. The only one left gonna be Gadget Boy all the way on a side, and kinda awkward there. I think he's just gonna stay here. He's just gonna chill out. Look to see what's gonna be the play. Gadget Boy. Gadget Boy. But yeah, this Silva's Eye is kinda interesting to say the least, and the models are kinda really cartoony actually if you think about it. Look at how big his eyebrows are. It's interesting. Like, why are his eyebrows so big? Why is his eyebrows so big? But overall, that was a really good attack there from the side of Walang Maisip, and this is what we were talking about. Once the action here on the Ascent, it really can just go very, very chaotic in so many ways. The fact of the matter there was, it was a really good flag there from Shroud. You wouldn't expect that your defender spawn will get already encompassed by a player, but hey, that's where Shroud was, and he was just able to cloak himself to get on through to the other side. So for me, here on Ascent, the defense is very favored, especially on the B and the A chokes, but in terms of the middle, it is pretty much a playground for the attacking side to take control of the whole map. Which means that the tighter the action goes without any casualties, the more internal that the defense have to play onto the side, which can be punished by the attacking side. So it's really interesting to see what kind of meta unfolds onto a map like this. But for now, Shroud does get that first kill. He's already going to be playing that Vandal at the very start. I've seen it with the new economy. Basically, going to be allowing you to play a Vandal here or there. But Cyan doesn't care about your bigger gun. He's going to be able to get the takedown with that Sheriff on him. So in the meantime, Shock Dart will connect onto 4. So from the grave, at least the Sova gets a little bit of a chunk of damage onto everyone else. And we don't push coming to a shove. Here we go with the ISR run again. There we go with the Leer from the Reyna. And just that clouded vision, really blocking a few things here and there. But Onyx and Dwight don't really care. Push right now from the attacking side. Cyan though, 6 bullets in the chamber. 4 targets to go on. 2 of them quite low already. 1 shot, 1 kill perhaps onto many. But Spike now planted. Cyan can still do this. It's still winnable. But we'll see if he can really get the angle on in the first place. Well, now is set. Going for potential knife here and there. For the time being though, everyone else congregating to just wait out someone to come on through from the wall. Cyan though waiting it out, and now goes for a shot. Tiny Tuxel will go down. Beautiful paranoia though from the Omen. And the wall bag is there, but Dwight still will fall to the head of Cyan. We've seen an ace last time from CMS on a map like this with this revolver, and he's gotten 4 so far. Drops down though, and surprise, surprise, Onimus lurking in the shadows. Not gonna be enough there. Onimus getting a 3k as well. And the attacking side with a victory, but well done to Cyan, getting so many kills on the board. And right now he is rewarded with around 4,500 money in the bank. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, another round gone to the attacking side. And you're going to see the chaos that can unfold in a map like this. Picks happen, and they go for the push. For the time being, though, it is going to be time to see how everything is going to unfold yet again. Here we go one more time. A side going to be our engagement here for Team Walang Maisip. On the other side, though, for Team Cyan, at least they are going to have a few guns here and there to try and work out. Sindo, unfortunately, disconnecting. Apparently, it's only Cyan here with the Phantom. We do see Boy playing the shotgun cult on that Vandal. And well, gonna be a little bit of a struggle right now for the defense to come together. There we go. Have the Omen right now looking all around Dwight with a few shots here and there. Sin now back in the fold, so we are gonna see a 5v5, but the gunplay is gonna be so difficult here for Crift as well as his fellow duelist. Anonymous though with the first kill. Cyan does get the trade on back, uses the ARB to get the heals on, but now it dissipates and it'll be less of that top up along the way. Rando, beautiful headshot there, catch that Cyan. Even with the overheal, you aren't going to be able to get more than 150 HP overall, so if you do have armor, that's when the overheal doesn't really do anything in the first place. Colt though, ankle breaker catches out Dwight. There we go with the tailwind right now from the jet up on top. Colt does get 3. Here comes Criff, gets in position. Can yoink a gun at this point in time. And well, the defense coming together as one. They scrounge up a few guns here and there. They call it a good session. They are going to be moving on forward just a little more in terms of the economy. My cookie isn't done yet. Like, I've been to 2 times on my cookie. But hey, with rifles here for the defense, all I gotta say is, at the very least, they are going to be playing a range game in a way. Cyan though, popping at Empress, waiting for someone to come on over. Shroud apparently with the first kill on the board already. Cyan with the counter coming on through. Market side going to be very, very dangerous, but by this point in time, Dwight tried to go for the flank instead. Crits gets 2 in response.
Carrier is dead.
Beautiful play there from the Phoenix. Makes that a 3k. The Phoenix of the defeat defense here. Still keeping things up with the angle. And well. Look at that really shiny gun getting a little more into the action. But Dwight! What a clutch there. Decides to go for 2v1. Survives with 11 HP. And that's going to be the attacking side getting around back again. So some good stuff there, ladies and gentlemen. And well, the attacking side, another round on the board. Now they are going to have the distinct advantage in terms of those guns, but Crypt has 9,000 money, and he's not really doing anything with it. It seems like he's just AFK till the last moment.
Let's go.
And we'll see if he's going to be able to get the buy this round. Doesn't happen. What's going on there for our Phoenix? So hopefully it should be a okay. Plus 2Q, yes. Yeah, the mistake, so it's gonna be all okay there. As here we go with the Hunter's Fury already coming on from the B side. Dwight though, already a headshot there. And Shroud actually catching out one more to begin with. Tremor though coming on in from the bridge, trying to clear things out along the way. On him was gonna be taking point. Dwight though does get rid of Boy in the middle in the first place. And on him was even tripping up Criff at the last moment. Anyway though, see if it's gonna be enough. Sin, the only one left. Just no money whatsoever for Cyan, the rest of the crew. Beautiful headshot there. A flawless victory from the attack, and they are looking to run away with it and more. So right now the Bank of Criff is waiting for, well, a good time to get those withdrawals, but at the same time, if he's not going to be able to use that money, the economy here for the defense is going to get shot in the first place. He can really buy some guns for his teammates and make sure that they are stocked up and ready to go. So Criff now disconnecting, kind of expected after basically whatever everything is going on, and hopefully he can come on back into this game. As the attacking side right now, gonna be whipping out a few of those rifles again. They haven't really lost anyone in the first place from that previous round, and Jericho, even with the first kill on the board, catches out Sin to begin with. So for now, this is gonna be Cold holding on to the angle. Will Boy get caught out by that Omen? There go the Showstopper. Shroud instead gets rid of one. all the way in the middle side. And here comes the push yet again. Close range. Cult does get a kill onto Onimus. Headshot will connect Jericho, though in the meantime, Phantom in hand. And now even Resurrection. So 4v, 5v2 actually. Like that 5v1. Cyan the only one in position here. Griff now gonna get swatted, will get dinged, and Dwight in behind again. Beautiful flag from the Omen. And this is what Ascent is all about. When you are just able to get in position, you are able to punish your opposition so quickly. Anyway though. Gonna be getting into another round here. The defense need to figure things out, and soon. At least they have some guns right now for this round. But in terms of their positioning, it seems like the Omen is just able to get through to the other side so quickly. Dwight is in position to basically do whatever the hell he wants and more. Fernando, thank you for the follow there to Miggy, as Dwight with the first kill there. Catching that Kaji boy in a pretty solid tool. Cyan PH though in the meantime, even cleaning up Jericho along the way. The middle though, controlled again by the tech. Shroud now lurking on around. Might be able to get a free kill here onto the Phoenix. Add up one more to the collection. Sees the AFK. Goodbye to him immediately. Now in behind, doesn't wanna be caught out in the open by either of the A or B defenders. It is gonna be Cyan right now, holding on to the left angle. Gets the top up in time. Sindo dropping on down to the gardens, back to spawn. And well, A side can be cleared out in the way, but the spike has already been dropped on to the B rotation instead. Overall, though, with 2 littles into the game, they still might have a chance to take this round, especially because Cyan has been doing so much to begin with. Shroud, though, with a beautiful peek, catches out Sin along the way, and that is going to be time for Dorena to do something against the opposition. 35 seconds left. Doorway by the market, gonna get busted down, and Cyan right now going for a shot. Dwight does get a little bit of a reaction time, but it isn't going to be enough. Clear sight, though, on him was happy to relocate himself all the way to the other side of the map. And now with 20 seconds left, it's bomb planted. Cyan PH having to go for the clutch, or they will be kicked out of this round. So potentially this might be a 6-1 lead, as oh my god, even Sin disconnecting. So I'll understand what's going on there for the defense, but since we don't have any pauses into this game, it's just pretty much it. Shroud even catching that one out, and hey, what's happening, guys? What's happening? So where is Griff? We need to... Are we gonna be able to help him out? So that's the only unfortunate part of the pugs, is basically when you are getting it disconnected, since there's no pause in the game. You just kind of have to play on with whatever you have. And now with both Griff and Sin disconnected, it's 3v5. It's gonna be so easy to begin with. With Griff though gonna be coming on back. Sin trying to figure things out, hopefully on his end. But with the 6-1 advantage right now for Shroud and the rest of the crew, they are just running away with it and more. It's one of those games where it feels like it's just a little in a way. It is just a little too easy here for the attacking side, but hey, Cyan, Cult, putting up a good fight. Tiny Tux, although with the only kill there. And here we go, right here, right now, looking to get back in position. Apparently when you hold out down, you're going to be able to see a few of those information there. The Tiny Tuxel brawling against the Phoenix. You do see Crypto having a little bit of utility in his hands. Hot hands as well. Curveball might be able to make a difference. And the Rolling Thunder looking for catch on instead. Brad though tags on one. And crit! Almost gets a kill onto the Sova because of the stun from his own teammate. But hey, the classic just not potent enough. And well, it is going to be Dwight. The Roman on around sees the Jet is just, okay, thanks. I'm going to take that kill. And 7-1 our scoreline right now. Sad to disconnect getting wrecked. And it's pretty much expected. Even though Cyan is doing such a good job carrying his team on his back, it's just not going to be enough, especially with Sin and Criff like rotating their DCs. Kaji Boy needs to do something about this and quickly to catch up with the rest of the crew. Colt doing a pretty okay job, all things considered. But hey, it might be an amazing comeback of Team Cyan and actually get even more value into this one. 4 Vandals though in hand. We also have a Spectre here for Tiny Tuxel. And again, I don't see them changing their plan whatsoever. Just play the mid-range game, control mid, and allow them to move on to whatever site they want. But Crit is now finally woken on up. And the operator is in his hands. He does get the kill onto one already. Criff sees the Omen as well. Onimus though, gonna be onto the A side, and eventually Dwight does get that KO. Counter sphere though from Kajiboy. Trying to guess where the opposition is. Does get catch onto the last shot, but it's not gonna be enough to get that takedown. And here we go with the push. Onimus peeking at the doorway. Finding Daks gonna be looking around as well, and Colt from the door does get that kill instead. As that is gonna be the drawbridge closing. It's only gonna be Onimus against the world. Hiding down below. Can anyone actually punch the Rays here? Did they have any idea of where the position is? 3 versus 1 right now. Drop down wall! What a beautiful wall there from the Sage! Beautifully really smart stuff there from Colt. And here we go with the push. Kajiboy shutting down Onimus, gets his first kill of the game. Let's make that a second kill actually. First kills here on this round. But hey, it seems like with the wall set up by Colt, he's just like, you know, I'm just gonna put this here and block out whatever is gonna happen. If there's no one here, it's no harm, no foul. But if someone is, it will be enough. What's up, Sebs? Thanks for the love there. And yeah, we have are you in the queue for our next queue? We have Bucks, Caffin, Claude, Gibbs, Joseph, Mike, Porus, Rack, Uzi, and one more I think. For the +2, it's Ezra, Arlen, Chowdy, CLN, Cyan, Ling, Loden, Sebs, and Trippy. So thank you for the follow right there to not Brawl as well. Really smart Sage well, honestly. I can only see a test playing a Sage like that, being creative with your walls makes a big difference. And Kajiboy, what's up with that recon bolt? So recon bolt too close for comfort, honestly, doesn't really do too much whatsoever. In the meantime though, slow start right here right now, and Kajiboy will get shut down. Didn't buy armor earlier on. Cyan though does get the trade. We'll see if our arena here can really make the difference into this game. It's a hard carry game for Cyan right now, and if there is going to be someone who can make a difference in this set, it has to be him. But the showstopper looking to shut down that upcoming ultimate, it doesn't happen there. Colt now, even showing up from the shadows, and this Phantom right now really masking his presence to say the least. Goes for the peek though, and Dwight, it will punish that one. Wrong corner at the wrong time. From the shadows now available. Sees the Jet is still AFK. And Cyan as well as Kirk, the only ones left into this one. Dwight now does get 3. Beautiful paranoia there. Can the Reyna actually do anything by this point in time? Will the offense force things out on B? Because it's still gonna be Cyan lurking around onto the left. We do have Onimus dropping down just to die. Cyan now with the ambush does get 2 more. And we're avoiding staying on Cyan because, oh, he's out of the ultimate. But basically, if you stay on the ultimate of the Reyna too long, all the colors of the spectate is gonna get muddled by the ultimate. But for the time being though, it's all about the lurk yet again. Last chance here for Dwight. He has to run for it and has to make noise just to get back to the spike. 10 seconds left. Goes for the grab. And he is looking on the round to see where the opposition is. Might not have enough time. Yeah, he doesn't. And he knows the bullet is there. Will get the kill in time. Not gonna happen. Finally gets that 4th kill, but no Cyan PH playing the objective game. And this is gonna be a round taken by the defense, courtesy of their Reyna player. So if you guys are on the Cyan fan club, you have to give him all the shades that you can of colors, because he needs it right now. He needs all the power that he has to be able to get this victory for his team. He is truly their shining light in the darkness, and we'll see if it is going to be enough. Anyway though, here we go again. 3 ultimates now for the defense. Sin still disconnected, did not come back whatsoever. Hopefully he's actually still in the voice chat. No, he isn't, so completely disappearing in this regard. Anyway though, it's Kirk gonna be staying on the left hand side. There we go, Red Nana trying to go for a wall back here and there, and Onimus with a kill onto Kajiboy. Now, I like how Valorant gives you more money in the first place to compensate for a loss, but that is going to be the wall set on up. No doorway to be closed. They are going to be going for the wall play instead. Very, very hasty on that decision, honestly. When you go for the wall instead of the doorway, it means that you're anticipating someone to come on in, and you want to buy that time to allow yourself to get the plant and get in position instead. But Cole and Onimus going for the brawl. This time it's the Rays winning that one out. In the meantime, Sin is back, and he can potentially play this one out. Has the Blaze Storm in hand, can make a difference if he actually decides to pop that ultimate in the first place. Now, Classic is in hand, surprised by the opposition, and Onimus gives him a rude awakening there. Cyan, though, from in behind, here comes the Reyna yet again, close to the ultimate, might be able to get something done with the Leer, and we'll go for the push already. The Iron Siren gonna be into play, sees the Rays, gets that shut down. There we go with the suck of those orbs, and this is gonna be time ticking on down. At least so for Cyan, he forces the rotation away from himself, and with the spike exploding, can Jericho get out? Not gonna happen. Now here comes potential potential duel between the Omen as well as the Reyna. And Dwight, respecting his opponent at least, he saw him go for the spray and he's like, okay, I'm not gonna kill you. But then double back and said, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. So 8-3 our scoreline. Good take there from the attacking side. And well, at the very least, they are able to get in position to try and get a 9-3 lead coming into the second half. As I'm trying to reach my water here, all I gotta say though, it is the Cyan show for the defense, and then the attacking side is just a pretty dynamic effort between Shroud, Dwight, as well as Onimus. Jericho and Tiny Tuxel trying to play a little bit of that utility, but unfortunately it just really isn't working out for them too much. It has been a 3-man show versus a 1-man show so far, maybe like 2 considering Colt in the first place, but finally it's time to get our Jet back into the action. With the Phantom in hand, going for the shot, gets the dig, goodbye to Tiny Tuxel. Sin with the kill, but Onimus knows exactly where he dashes on in because of how the smoke is blazed. It has beautifully done by the Omen as well. For now though, Colt quite low on the HP department. No, he's gonna be fine. It's Jericho rather, quite low in stealth. But Shroud right now, trying to go for the shots, gets the wall bang on, goodbye to Colt there. In behind though, it's gonna be Cyan PH as well as Criff trying to come as one. It's gonna be a wide defense though, and here we go right now with the ultimate into play. Shroud does get the kill eventually, and the attacking side takes another win to their name. Side's now gonna get swapped, and we'll see if Team Walang Maisip can shut this down as quickly as possible. So overall, Team Walang Maisip with a very decisive lead. They are up right now 9-3. And while on this defense, if they're able to concave as one, it might be a really good time for them in the first place. Now, but for Team Cyan, running 3 duelists means that the attacking side is pretty much where they want to be. They want to be playing the aggressors, they want to be going for frags here and there. And it's going to be really important to see if it will actually be enough. Can Criff, Sin, as well as Cyan herald a comeback to get into this one? We shall find out right now as we move into our next round. Recon ball already tossed, and we have seen a few raises here and there to get some value with the paint shells. This time though, it's not gonna happen. Cyan sees Onimus, trying to go for the grenade, and before the fuse is lit, he will get the shot on and shut down the grenadier to begin with. Demolitions not gonna happen, but the A side is gonna be seeing a new wrecking crew right here, right now. Transition though from Dwight and the rest of the crew. Dwight, Tiny Tuxel quite low already on the HP department. And Shroud with the shock dart, catching out Kajiboy, uses bounces to the best degree. Dwight though with a tag again. Here comes the rest of the crew one more time. Dwight right now trying to go for the frags. Criff and Colt on the board. And there we go with the drop down. Shroud with the execution. Criff with the counter kill. Here comes Tiny Tuxel, and eventually is going to be able to get the clip in time. Good clutch there from the breach. Just needs to hold that 4 down and get the defuse. And hey, even the bottom fraggers can get something done if given the right circumstances. The defense getting another point on the board thanks to the breach with a clutch. Not bad whatsoever there from the defense. It was really dicey in the first place, but the attacking side unfortunately just didn't find that breach at the last moment. 5 HP, just 1 bullet would have been enough. So that bullet never came, and that is going to be highly unfortunate because now the defense will have more of that momentum coming into this next round. Cyan PH, so as we've said before, all the hopes and prayers of his team gonna be on him, and we'll see if it is gonna be enough to try and get something done for this round. He's on the revolver, he's gonna be looking to make this sheriff work. There we go with the paranoia again, so pesky, really nearsightedness, just having a little bit more of buff with the Reyna in check, as well as the Omen getting some additions here and there in terms of the animation. But for now, it's Dwight looking on around. I like how paranoia has been buffed to a good degree, and from long range, Dwight eventually gets a headshot. Colt unable to get a stationary target, and this is just the defense running away with it, and more Team Walang Maisip thinking of the best kind of antics as well as the best kind of strategies to take into this map. It seems like Ascent is completely their playground, but you know, it's a big asterisk though, because what could have been if Criff and Sin were able to stay alive as still with their internet connections. So, for the only problem right now for us is Sin is not on their Discord, which kind of hurts. Pugs seem to. Really goes to show when you have internet issues, it does get in the way of your experience, but hey, that's how it just is sometimes. And there you go with Dwight, even with the headshot onto Criff. Gets the paranoia onto Many, and that's gonna be a second one on the board. Goes for the spray transfer, doesn't see anyone. There's shotgun in hands of Gadget Boy. Got caught in behind, gets the trade on back. Cyan though, hiding by the cover onto the lower end of the middle. Jericho from long range, so does get that takedown. Colt right now all alone, walls himself up, wants to go for the brawl, does get one. Anonymous instead with the trade on back. 12-3, last chance for Team Cyan to do something about this, but it feels like it just isn't gonna work out anymore. So at the very least, Team Cyan is gonna have enough to go for the full buy, so they kind of played a economic game last time as well to allow themselves to have the utility as well as the artillery they need to bring in the heat and try to get around back. On the defense though, also gonna have a lot of money, so all I can say for them is, well, they are gonna be looking to put up a pretty good fight. Tiny Tuxel, no armor though. It might really be difficult for the breach if the CC doesn't happen in the first place, but we'll see what Crypt is up to. Operator in his hands, fault line just a little too far off. Probably needs to be a little closer for that one to work out even with full charge, but for the time being, it's Cyan and Crypt looking to get in position. Shroud though does get rid of one already. Paranoia into play though from Dwight, and that is gonna be Cyan winning out the clash there. Goodbye to Anonymous, and here we go with the Reina popping the Empress on over, buffing herself to maximum, just entering the frenzy state, and with Dwight right now looking to get another setup with the smoke to begin, but Cyan shows up, gets the kill. Here comes the transition right now from the rest of the crew, and A side swarming with the attackers. Can Team Cyan get the clutch round that they need? Jericho though immediately shot up by Cyan PH. He has 3 on the board. This is gonna be the Reina looking all around for more targets here and there. Shroud though hopping up on top, might get met by the Reina, and that's gonna be 4 right there, right then. Beautiful stuff from Cyan PH, clutching it out at the moment they really need him the most, but he can only go for that ultimate every so often. And well, now it's gonna be his time to play it the normal way. Comeback Israel, are we gonna get the 9-round streak here from the attack? They got at least one, and this might be the start of something new. It feels so right to see Cyan though frag out like that. 25 kills over both Shroud and Dwight with 23 and 22 respectively, but it really goes to show some really hard carries on both sides. Here at Valorant, you know, the numbers do mean a few things here and there, especially who your top fragger is. It doesn't mean your bottom fragger sucks, it just means that someone has a little better aim today or is in better positions. Now, for a bottom frag, I feel like the best things you can really do as bottom frag is first not die too much, especially if you're someone like the Sage, you're in position on more safe angles, and the second is you provide the utility and get a few assists as well here and there. It's not really a competition for your team, but it's just a good rubric of who's doing the most in the first place. Crypto does get the kill onto Anonymous into the middle side, and there we go right now with Cyan PH pushing forward yet again. The orb is going for the top up there, the Devour consuming the life force of the recently stayed opposition, and well, Aegis in hand right now. Colt going for the crossfire. Shroud though from behind does get the flank. Tailwind is buffed. Gensin survive, does so against Tiny Tuxel, and Shroud now will fall to the classic instead. Good clutch there, and this might truly be the comeback being a reality. So can we actually get our next draft going, ladies and gents, for our +1 queue, so we can go straight into our next game? And yeah, it's gonna be a good one there. Draft and maps side now, please, for as soon as possible, so we can go straight into next one. Because it's already 6:30, guys, and I'm assuming some of the other games might go like all the way 12-13, and we don't want to be running out of time for that one.
No charges.
Anyway though, it's gonna be Dwight on this classic again. Seems like the defense finally faltering just a little bit, looking a little more mortal into this one, and they have been hurt by the crew of Cyan and Co. But Shroud with the first kill already. Cyan in the meantime does get the takedown. Here we go though with the Hunter's Fury, and Shroud might be a little too far off to get any value whatsoever. Blindly looking around, doesn't see any targets. Anonymous though with his Ivory Bulldog here. You know, it's a pretty fragrant soap, and well, it is gonna be a good calcified skin in the first place. And by this point in time, here we go with the push again. There we have Sin dashing on that, gets out of dodge. The spike though left behind. At least the defenders here playing the objective game as strong as possible. Tiny Tuxel now going down to the hand of Cyan. He's looking unstoppable so far. He gets 3 into this one, close to the ultimate. And well, it still is gonna be Shroud looking for a little bit of the clutch. He has the operator in hand. 4 kills. Too easy here perhaps for Shroud. It'd be also good to tie things up with Cyan PH, but we'll see right now if the Sova can actually get the angle here from the A straight. Crowd now, catching out one. Sin not paying attention. Two on the board with the operator, and he's looking pretty smooth so far. Can he finish things off with a 1-2 punch yet again? Slow orb though, courtesy of the Sage. And there we go with the Leer. There's the peak right now from Cyan. Flick doesn't work out. 4 kills on the board for the Reyna. Ultimate is in hand, and comeback looking to be quite a reality.
Here.
What else is going on? Ooh, ping. Why are you pinging me? Who pings me on this server? It's like, sometimes when you have these servers and you look around and you see a very, very surprising, what do you say? A very, very surprising thing. It's like, oh, I haven't seen that Discord in a while, but hey, at least, or a PM, it's like, hey, you know, might as well do something about it. Did I put that on Gen Chat? Oops, I put that on Gen Chat, my bad there. So here we go again, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to be continuing on with the action, and White with the first kill there. It seems like the defense getting that entry frag can be effective enough for them to have the advantage, but fortunately for Colt though, he doesn't have the resurrection. I believe he used it in the last round. It's gonna take him a little longer to get things done, and Crip has done a pretty good job, especially after it came back. Boy though, whipping out that Tons of Fury and getting it punished by a quick little peek or two by the Breach as well as the Raze. Tiny Daks now finally getting me 1 for a kill. He has 3 so far in this session and looking to get a few more along the way, but Sin actually getting the counter trade and will be catching out the Breach in response. A push though, having this like objective gonna be in the hands there of the Sage, and Jericho slowing things down with both the wall as well as the slow. Timer is of the essence, and the time is on the side of the defense right now. We'll see if they can really stall in this advantage as it's 4 versus 3. Recon balls tossed, trying to figure out who's where and what. And there we go right now with the wall getting busted. Transition on forward. Sin will get caught in the middle. Colt in the meantime with that takedown. Cyan has already fallen, so it's going to be all up to Colt right here, right now to clutch things out. Or can Boy get the kills that he's been looking for? Dwight though with that takedown. Shroud from above. And the defense will finally take the victory. Walang Maisip with a 13-6 victory. And what could have been a closer game, unfortunately losing out in terms of technical issues. So it was a really good try, and Cyan PH a well-deserved MVP there all throughout. 113 econ rating, and just basically doing so much for his team all throughout. Has the hurt though, no pause function, akin to like the CS system or a basic pause right there. And that is gonna be another game done and dusted victory for Team Walang Maisip. So there you go, guys. That is game number 2, and we are gonna have time for 2 more games into this one. Thank you to everyone who has joined, and let's move into the next one immediately. Who is gonna be there though? We got Pugs, Callan, Claude, Dodge this. I think he's gonna be playing. Gives, Joseph Woods, Mike EXT for us, and Rap PH. Yeah, just papaayos lang natin kay Mr. Dodge to everything to be a-okay. And let's remove the crew. Big shoutouts though to Cyan, doing God's work there and more. Literally doing the hardest carry that he could do. If only my ping is so annoying. It's happening. It happens. The ISP is a little too much to handle, honestly. Like, I don't know what Valorant has to do to fix that. Because it shouldn't be... We're all from the same country, but we have different ISPs. And that fucks it somehow. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Which is quite problematic, to say the least. Like, we can't really do anything about it. Hopefully we do find a way, but you know, that's how it is sometimes. I do suggest though for people of like Converge and Globe, if you guys can get VPNs, that is how you fix the routing setup. Parang mali yung grammar, but okay. Okay, I love you, Yuki Nate. Good job, Fascinate. Good job, Fascinate. So, let me just share that one page real quick as we are setting up for game number 2. No, not WhatsApp. Fucking WhatsApp, dude. People of Cloud, happy birthday to Mika Fabula. Wait, rematch of Breeze. We'll rewind to looking exact revenge against the Titans that are Waminagi 2.0. Can they get... Will this be... Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what I just suddenly and weird. Will this be a match of firsts. Or will the status though stick till the God damn guys. Sorry. My bad, my bad. Is there pugs tomorrow? I don't think so. It's Friday. Come on guys. Give me a day. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Probably Saturday. I think that's what I'm thinking of. It's the other one below it. The clip channel is only for the Valorant PH PUGS. So there you go. No worries though. No worries though. We're just like, put it on media sharing. Thanks. So don't worry about it, guys. So what is gonna be the system for this one? Bless you, bro. Thanks, Mikey. So it seems like our teams are getting set and ready to go for this one, and we're just waiting for everyone else to hop into the lobby itself. Where's Yui? Oh, he's still outside, I think. Like, is that the cat or is that the baby? Basically, trying to figure out. I think it's a mute. It seems like it's a mute. Milk water. Weird combination.
안녕하세요.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Arigato. Hello, Dutch. This. Are you playing this one?
So team 1 will be the map will be bind, I mean split.
Okay.
Pag team 1 is defending and their
Ah.
name is Claude plus 4.
Cloud?
Claude.
Claude.
Sin
Kala ko
Claude.
Akashi eh. Claude plus 4. Okay.
Tapos yung pag team 2, apparently our name is Chokers
Jokers. Love it.
and they're attacking.
Okay. Good luck, Mr. Dutch. Just have a good game.
Team 1 will be the map will be bind, I mean split. Pag team 1 is defending and their name is Claude plus 4. Claude. Yung pag team 2, apparently our name is Chokers.
What a mod. Okay. So we are just waiting for the rest of the crew to hop in. And we are just looking at a few messages here and there. So yeah, guys, if you do have anything to post again, if it's related to the pugs, we made a new channel for it. We're trying to see if it's gonna actually take off. If we do have a clip channel for pugs only. If not, we're probably gonna get rid of it into the future. But if you guys have any content you want to share, flop it over to media sharing. So everything is a-okay in that regard. So yeah, it's just a little experiment there, and well, it's gonna be pretty fun there. No self-promotion, guys. It's not about self-promotion. It's just all about whatever kind of content you guys have in the first place. Seems like we are ready to go. Let's just go for a quick little check, real quick, of all our players. And well, we got Box, Callan, Claude, Mike, and Porus versus Uzi, Rack, Joseph, Gibbs, and Dodge. Let's go. Let's go into our next game. So this is gonna be our second to the last game, and we'll see how far we can actually get into this one. It's already 6:41, so it's kind of a little dicey, but hey, we're just gonna be looking to have some fun with the community. And like I said, 3-4 games here in our pug session. Hopefully, we find our time together a enjoyable one for this evening. A good way to have a little bit of Valorant action before dinner. It should be all good in the hood there. But it seems like there's like a bunch of different things going on in the world. And every time I open Facebook, it seems like it's a completely different thing. It's like, what's up? What's happening, guys? What's happening here? Paano ba yan? Billy, Revert, fascinating. Pa-share na lang sa socials, the groups or something. Thank you very much. Good job. Good job, miss. There you go. Don't forget, guys, we need to share that on the socials to get some of the best there. Now we are going to be getting into another game. Let's get into our third match of the Valorant PH PUGS. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are into split next on the list, and we have Team Claude +4 versus Team Chokers. My name is Daks, and we are going to be going into another round of action, and we are going to be into the more balanced version of the map that is formerly known as Split. So here on Split, well, it's going to be a split decision to go either onto A or B, or maybe you can just decide to come as one and go into the middle instead. And well, Team Choker is going to be doing that already. A pretty good understanding of the map. We got Gibbs, Uzi, Darcis, Joseph Poop, as well as Rack PH on the attacking side versus Mike EXT, Callan, Bucks, Claude, as well as Boris. But Bucks is just getting the buckshot on as 2 headshots immediately with the Ghost. They didn't stand to go for the chance there. Gonna go for the high ground. Mike EXT with the flag in the meantime. And that is just gonna be hidden voices right there. Right then, Uzi does get a kill, but a quick round there as Bucks just immediately stopping a good rotation with his headshots. So a solid start there for the defense, and we have a Brimstone, a Reyna, an Omen, as well as a Sage, as well as a Phoenix. So 2 duelists on the defense side. The Brimstone can be really, really good to utilize a few of those smokes, as well as the Orbital Strike into the next one, and force that Sage very, very important to say the least. Interesting enough, no Cypher or Sova here, and on the attacking side instead, it's a little different. So something to note, Dodges is not on the signature Sova, he's playing the Omen instead, looking to play around with the covers, with the Paranoia, as well as a TP later on. So I'm expecting a lot of mind games here from Mr. Dodge in the first place. We also have the Reyna, the Cypher here for Gibbs, Rack PH on that Jet, and we also have that Sage. So 2 duelists versus 2 duelists seems like the meta right now in terms of the official release is more on the offensive angles, and we're seeing twin duelist compositions. It's 1 plus the Reyna to allow them a little bit of the support to try and go for the push on forward. But Mike EXT catching out one, gonna be looking to hold the angle here, going for a few sprays here and there. Very, very dangerous here for our Sage to actually go for the poke and the peek. And Joseph Wood gonna be hanging on back again. Porous though on the ropes. We'll still see Claude now gonna get covered up by the smoke. And it really goes to show when you properly use those smokes, it's gonna be so hard right now to hold different angles, and you have to make sure that everything is a-okay. With the dark cover there from Dodge, this allows Uzi to transition all the way to the screen side, and in behind already with the Reyna infiltrating. It might be Claude though, surprising from the backside instead. It's a 2-fold system. You sneak past someone, it also means that you didn't get the kill earlier on. Gibbs though does get 2. Uzi right now coming on board, and the attacking side right now only has to deal with Bucks and his Bulldog. We'll see though if it's gonna be enough. Dodge is already ready with the dark cover again. He can't go for the smoke right now. Paranoia. Oh, it doesn't the Paranoia actually. It's a Shrouded Step gonna be in his hands. And the TP play here and there might make a difference. But Uzi with a good damage there before he falls. Headshot now will connect. Dodges has a chance. Classic Genpack quick punch there with 46 HP in the hands of Bucks. Dark cover putting in a little bit of work, and Dodges as well as Bucks. A sliver of HP on each side. Can the Omen do it? That's gonna be the real question. Extra fire rate though from Bucks right now. Roaming on around, trying to go for the bait and switch. Dodges though playing ring around the Rosie, and there we go with the right click there. Beautifully done by the Omen. Gets a shot at the last moment, and the attacking side gets a round back in a round they're not supposed to win. Beautiful stuff there from Claude +4, and as well as the side of Team Chokers. Apparently dodged this clutch factor in his hands, and he's just able to get it done in the first place. For now though, the Omen gonna be roaming on around. Here we go with the rest of the crew, looking to stick by the mid sites. And well. We'll see if the attack can actually get things done in the first place. We have a lot of rifles right now for Team Chokers, and they are going to be able to push through this lead. It will make a big difference. Shotguns though on both the side of Boris and Claude, and they are going to be looking to just hold on to different angles here for Garage as well as a back it again. So with the firepower in the lead here for the attacking side. Gibbs taking care of Bucks and mid control in their favor. And they move on to B, and they're like, where the hell is everyone here? Free plant right now, as unfortunately Boros inside the garage, and he's not going to get anything done. He has a judge, and in terms of this range, it's going to be a little too far off. But as I say that, I spoke too soon. Uzi goes into the garage, gets taken down. Cloudburst right now going to be there from the jet. Rack PH getting an angle with the tailwind. Pops up on top. Pass the duel with the one up on Heaven. And Joseph Wood as well as Gibbs getting on the board there. Only one gonna be left right now is gonna be Mike EX2. Can Mikey actually get something done? Not gonna happen. Joseph with another kill to his name. It's gonna be Seth making that one happen. 2-1 our scoreline. It really goes to show Team Chokers trying to run away with it and more. It's a little bit of a decent here for Claude +4. They are still not gonna be a full arsenal coming into this next round. Callan doesn't have the money that he needs, but Claude can actually potentially go for the buy. I believe he won't have armor though, so that might be a little bit of a problem. So hopefully Claude, oh, he's gonna stay on the classic, and another decent here from the defensive side. 3 with rifles, 2 with pistols, and not too much firepower, honestly, on the A side. Now Dodges can take advantage of this, but here we go with the Orbital Strike coming on through to the markets. That's not gonna work out whatsoever. Dodges right now rotating back to the sewers. And in the meantime, we have Bucks right now on top of Heaven. He was so effective earlier on with the pistol. He was just able to stay on the high ground, to say the least. And by this point in time, with a few covers here and there, using the smoke to try and juke out the opposition. And Claude trying to come even closer and closer to his opponent. Anyway though, mid again in control of the attacking side. And this is just how easy split right now in terms of mid control is. You're just able to get the funnel on, you get a few shots here and there, force out your opponents to back on out. And they are forced to play some tighter angles onto both A and B respectively. Mike Eastino not paying attention, and Gibbs is given an opportunity here to move forward. Gets to the high ground, gets rid of one, make that 2, beautiful spray control there. And down below we have Claude with the frenzy. But seems like his rage is gonna get quelled yet again. Tries to go for the clip, doesn't happen. Gibbs right now does get 3 so far. 20 HP and the dream. For the time being, Porous gonna be looking to roam as well. Spike now gonna get planted. The Omen gonna be all alone into this one. All around me are familiar faces into those corpses, but dodge this. A shade of a reflection there. Peeks on over, and another round goes in favor of Team Chokers. What is the average MMR in this lobby? How the hell did I know? There's no MMR yet, sir. I'd say though this is like, I don't know, what was dodge last time? Flat? Probably that. Maybe flat-ish, I'd say. It's okay. It's okay. We don't have the heavy hitters today. The people who reach Immortal in Korean, like, but hey, it'll be interesting enough anyway. We got Mike right now, gonna be hugging on the right hand side. 2-1-2 defense perhaps. No, we unfortunately with a disconnect there. It is gonna be a 2-2 with basically the mid already still in control of the attacking side. Every single time Team Chokers is to Team Chokers is able to get mid control. It really just allows them to any kind of opportunity. Immortal and Korea and EU are the real abusers. That's true. That's true. That's true. If you can tough out 200 ping and get to Immortal, then you're obviously a lot better than you would say on that rank. You should be Valorant by that point. But right now we have dodged this. Gonna be hanging on back. Looking for a little bit of the lurk action here. Knows the Sage is nearby. Calado goes back up on top, onto the other side. And it's a little bit of a ring around the Rosie here. There we go with Cypher. Gibbs giving him a face full of bullets. And in the meantime, Wall right now back from the disconnect, and is surprised to see a wall in his way. Time is ticking though. Beautiful right click there, catches out a little bit of the side of the Sage. Still though, it's not going to be enough to get the KO. In the meantime, Mikey finally going down to the hand of Rack PH. And Bucks holding on to the CT side. Where is Dodge this though? Looking around. Hesitates to actually shoot Claude, seeing he's only with the pistol, but hey, you know, it has to be a killing nonetheless. And gives roaming on around. They see the Brimstone there. Rack PH with the save in a way. That is another flawless victory here for the attacking side, and they need the defense needs to do something to prevent Dodge this and the rest of the crew from taking that middle. I just noticed NGL means not gonna lie. That's true. That is exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. Dodge is gold. I can't even remember what rap was the Dodges ended, but hey, of course he's gonna be looking for that Valorant PH #1 kind of thing very very soon until when rank comes out. The rest of the crew giving him a run for money because look at that. Gibbs with 9 kills so far has been abusing so much of the positioning here into this game. And again, Joseph Wood with the first kill right now taking care of Mikey. Doesn't allow the Reyna to get any kind of snowball potential whatsoever. And now under control again of the attacking side, even though the wall and the slows are there, because that forces already Bucks as well as Kaylin to back on out immediately. Now again, we have had this issue before for defense. Claude +4 really not syncing things up. It feels like it's Claude +2/+2 when half of the team goes for the buy, half the team doesn't, and it is just a little too painful right now to see their economy go up in shambles in the first place. And speaking of that one, Rack PH executing Callan tried to run on away. We have Claude right now all alone, wants to go for dodge this, knows the Omen is in front of him, and one turnaround gonna be enough here for dodge this, potentially get that kill. Cover though into play, not gonna be enough. Claude sees the Omen, hesitates. And that is gonna be an easy takedown there. 4 versus 1 right now. Rack PH on the high ground, sees a little bit of the barrel there, but still Claude wins that one out. Running backs available, can't go for the hot hands right now. And a little bit of a top up into play, but Gibbs has been abusing positioning so far, but this time will get abused by Claude instead. Still the Blaze as well, the curveball are in hand, and Claude playing this a little too slow for my own liking. If he wants to clutch this out, he has to go for the running back right now, so he can actually put in some efforts and pressure onto the stage as well as the Reyna. But time is ticking and it feels like the clock is winding on down. Claude right now up on heaven, shut down by Joseph instead. And just a little too long there on the top up. The Phoenix doesn't get even too much there on the Blaze anymore. And it is just Team Chokers running away with it all the way.
Yeah.
There any leaks about the new high rank? They said the highest rank won't be Valorant anymore. No leaks so far. I haven't heard of anything. But, you know, it's really confusing to have your game called Valorant and your highest rank Valorant. Did the Battle Pass problem get fixed? For a few people, it does. For a few people, it doesn't. It's just apparently a sync issue from what I heard. So, I guess, eventually if they do put out an official statement, it should be fixed for everyone. They do owe you those items because, you know, you progress past it. So, hopefully everything is a-okay into the future. Anyway though, the attacking side making this future look really bright for them. Another Lear into the middle, just getting so much of that sightlines away. And really that Reyna, you would like her on the duelist perhaps because of that Lear. It gives so much opportunities for your team to go for peaks. It doesn't blind your teammates whatsoever. It's just such a strong ability to say the least. I think it's one of the first abilities here that really just gets in the way of owning your opponents. And speaking of the way right now, 4 versus 3 coming into this one. Claude though with the running back, sees Uzi, get the shot onto Kaylin there, gives it out, even getting one on the board. And the best offense against a Phoenix running on back is just to run away. 47 seconds left. Can Claude actually get anything done? He's all alone yet again. Tried to play a clutch earlier on, didn't work out. This time though, Uzi looking for a little bit of revenge. Has the operator in his hands. Still for Gibbs. Doing the same old thing again. Flanking from the side, looking for opportunities. The Phoenix already looking to be a bird of prey instead of the Predator.
Sorry, bro.
And eventually though, the wall bang happens and Claude catching out Uzi to begin with. Still for the Phoenix, all the way in the middle. Everyone else rotating already to try and anticipate his movements. We have Gibbs right now knowing something is coming. And there we go with a potential shot by Claude, even quicker on the trigger finger. Still at least 2 exit frags there. Might be able to get the third as the Sage gets in the sightlines. And Joseph instead with the shutdown at last moment. 6-1 our scoreline right now. Team Chokers is just running away with it and more. So far so good for Team Chokers. They have just been in complete control of this game. All throughout they are just able to basically push the middle side and take the advantage there. Dodge is trying to do a bunch of different things honestly with the Omen. Trying to play things out to be as cheeky as possible, but it doesn't really matter right now what the Omen does because the rest of the crew had been picking up his slack and more. Gibbs, Joseph, Uzi, Rack, all up on top and together. Meantime though, high ground right now taken by Bucks. And we'll see if the Bulldog can actually get a shot mid-transition. Yes, it does. Joseph now will go down. One burst there, getting the catch out. And dodges in the meantime. Operator in hand. Gonna be hanging out by the A side. But here comes Uzi and Mikey. Getting kills left, right, and center. trading blows one at a time, and Bucks right now up on top again. Heaven in control here by the defense. Spike though hasn't been planted as of yet from the shadows right now from the Omen, going over back to the B site. And I guess that's the best thing you can do with the Omen. If you're lurking and get nothing of value, you'll be able to come back with the rest of the team. Thank you for the follow there, Chow D. As it is going to be Valorant PH hanging on back. Bucks though sees the Jet down below, looks down upon him, spits on his corpse, and it is going to be 2 versus 2, but the advantage right now for the defense. They have the position, they have the HP values, and Uzi is going to need a lot more than this to try and go for the fight. If Daks can actually bait at that, allow Uzi to get the kill instead, it will be a more fighting chance here for the attacking side because of the top-up courtesy of the Devour. But there we go with the dark cover instead. And we'll see if Bucks can actually push on forward. They're using the tripwire right now to just get that information. Uzi with the shutdown. That is exactly what they need. The heal is into play. Dodge is no. Trying to get in position. And Claude a little too afraid to actually go for the peek. 7 seconds left. He's gonna go for the spray right now. Misses the shots wildly. He's a little too hard to guess in the smoke. And Dodge this instead. Peeks out. Gets rid of the Phoenix. 7-1 right now. Team of the attack here. Team Choker is doing so much and more. So we continue on, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to be looking to get a little more done. Again, guys, if you do have any PUGS clip you want to share to us, you can put it onto the Discord. There is a channel for it. Makes it a lot easier for me also to look for a highlight or two, because basically all I gotta say is to check things out. And, well, if you have a favorite moment, it's going to be a really good time for me to maybe add it to the collection of highlights. But for now though, we got Claude as well as the Brimstone of Bucks looking to work together. Just eat that one. There we go though with the smoke coming into play. And yeah, just really covering up the garage in this set. For now though, it's a 4-1 offense yet again. Seems like they have given up on mid for some reason, which was really successful for them in easier straights. But I guess they're a little too afraid right now with the numbers back in favor of the defense so far. But in terms of the money, there is really just nothing for the side of Claude +4. They have a few rifles, sure, but as soon as this is gone, that's pretty much all she wrote. And we don't push right now from the stage. Joseph does get a peek alongside Uzi. Uzi now even getting 2 along the way. In the meantime though, transition courtesy of Bucks trying to climb those stairs. And here we go with the Empress really crowning the arena to such a good degree. But as soon as Uzi pops it, Bucks pops his head instead. Back out right now. Drac PH with the takedown there. Callan all the way on A side. Bucks are going to be all alone against 3. And we'll see if it's going to pan out. 1-on-1 between Callan as well as Dodge this. The Omen going to be retreating instead from the Classic for some reason. Seems like though it's a rotation order. Playing the objective. The smartest way to go about things. And here comes Joseph Wood right now. Looking to find the Brimstone along the way. Sees him. Looking the wrong side. Bucks now will go down. The only one left gonna be Callan. Best thing he can do right now is to take a gun away from the opposition. With no kills whatsoever. This might be a first time to pop that cherry. And popping the head of Joseph is the best way to go about things. Here comes Gibbs though. Bringing it back. And that is just gonna be, surprise, surprise, 8-1 in favor of the attacking side again. So continuing on to the set, still is going to be Team Chokers with a very distinct advantage. It really feels like they are just running away with it and more. And the fact of the matter that Claude +4 has not been able to sync up whatever they want to buy in the first place has hurt them in such a big, long run. It feels like it's an economy mismanaged. Where have I seen that before in a certain country? But hey, we'll see if it is going to be enough defense right now. Going to be holding on to Garage with a duplicate there. A pair of thieves, the pair of guns. Gonna be holding as close as possible. Prado Claude does have the right back. It seems like Gibbs is trying to bait things out. Goes for the Cypher Cage, but it's not gonna work out. Dodge this though with a kill with his signature operator. And meantime, Mikey as well as Bucks trying to come on through and concrete into the middle. Bucks has been pretty impressive with the Bulldog, not gonna lie. He has been able to find those kills in many straights. And now it is going to be time for Claude instead to push on forward and look for a target with the run and back. But as I said before, it really is just trying to run away. The best strategy here and now for the defensive side, for the attacking side, away from Phoenix Ultimate. Buxo sees the shot as Dodge takes care of Mikey. It has to be very careful against the Omen with that range advantage. Shots not coming. Neither side getting a connection. Still, here comes Rack PH right now, going for the plant. 3 versus 3 right now. Claude though with the flashbang, blinds himself. And the dark cover allows Dodges to back on that just a little more. Boris though trying to go for the peek. Dodge this, avoiding the sightlines of the Phoenix. But can Claude get the push in time? That's the real question. Boris instead sees the teleportation and the shrouded step. Not going to pan out there for the attacking side. The Rack PH trying to hold the B back, the A back angle rather. And it's still not going to work out whatsoever. Just that elbow doing absolutely nothing for our Jets. And that is going to be a round finally taken by the defense after such a long streak. We continue on into this one, and who is there still into our potential last lobby? We do have a bunch of these guys actually all together. We got Ezra, Arlen, Chowdy, Cyan, Cyan is Cyan, Ling, Sebs, and I'm not too sure who else is gonna be there. But hey, I'm glad you guys are supporting the stream, supporting the games, and well, we are gonna be going into the last one after this split map. It's been a pretty fun session so far. We have seen a lot of different things. Ascent though kind of one-sided because of all the DCs. Really goes to show there's just a few things missing from Valorant so far. But right here, right now, it's gonna be Claude looking to catch out Dodge this. He is holding the operator. He feels like someone's there in the dark cover, gonna be backing on out instead. On the other hand though, Bucks right now up onto his usual spot here on Heaven, and he's just really happy to hold on to the B tower as much as possible by the staircase. He got a lot of success there on the first round to really give his team the victory there, but so far so good right now for Dodge this. He catches out Claude instead behind the sewer, uses the long straight to his advantage. The defense though, giving up mid yet again, and this now allows the attacking side to go whatever the hell they want and more. Buck's still gonna be in position right now to hold on to the operator. Gonna be a really low angle though, and he has to flick just like that. Even if he got the shot perfectly, that would have been a leg shot. It wouldn't be enough to get that kill, and just not the best angle taken there by Bucks to begin with. Not the best sightline in the first place. And with the attacking side getting 2 more suddenly, it is gonna be looking like the team chokers is gonna be looking to run away with it and more. There we go with the Lear. Poro's gonna be backing on that. In the meantime, already Dodge is catching out Mike EXT in the middle, and it seems like the Omen gonna be taking a cue from his counterparts. I guess now we can go for a little bit of shopping, guys. Maybe these pants gonna be fitting us. Maybe these laptops as well. Maybe the cashier gonna be a good time, a good place to be in. But for now, Poros gonna be by the B screens. Unfortunately, reloads. Thought he got the kill. Didn't work out for himself. And it just goes to show sometimes when you kind of anticipate something and don't secure it, it really will just fall apart. At least for Poros, he does rid of Dodges. Even catching Joseph up Woods. On the other hand though, Gibbs playing the objective game, and he's just going to be running on away because he knows the spike is going to explode. Really smart play here from the Cypher, but that was a pretty good clutch from Pars at the same time. So what can we actually explore in this map? It's like, oh, speed, this road is really cool. It's so modeled, and you look left and... Hello the Abyss. Hello darkness, my old friend. And right here, right now, try to come up, and even more so. At least the highway has something. The highway is okay. It's just gray. Oh, there you go. See, it has words. So we are in Japan, guys. Haneda, Yokohama, Ginza, Shinjuku. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. At least that's all modeled. And anyway, let's get back into the game. We got Bucks as well as Mikey XT holding on to the middle side. 2-2-1. I like this a lot better because you really need those numbers to try and defend the market and the sewer entrance. Alright, though, Claude and Uzi trying blows yet again. Enemy here go right here, right now with the push coming on forward. Bucks though looking to cover things up by the Heaven side yet again. Very close though. A little too uncomfortable here. But Claude catching out the Sage. Doesn't get a kill unfortunately. 4v4 right here, right now. Tailwind though from Rack PH rather, and Claude actually catching out Joseph Wood with the hot hands instead. Lots of spam right now from the defense. It is exactly what they need to do. You need to pop that utility. You need to throw it over to the other side. And Kalen right now, even resurrecting his teammates. So the defense gonna be having the numbers in their favor. Finally putting a shutdown here on the side of the team chokers. And with Bladestorm in hand, they are gonna be looking for the push. Gibbs though, checking things out. Gonna be looking to figure out how the wall is gonna unfold. Uzi though in the meantime with the shot immediately. And we'll see Bucks right now, as well as Mike working together, Gibbs with the counter trade. And there we have the Brimstone holding that really close angle, playing safe rather than sorry. 17 seconds left though, and it is going to be the defense looking to play for time. Can Bucks hold the line? Not going to happen. Gibbs with that takedown, and here comes the Cypher, looking to run on back to the point, gets the plant on perhaps, but it's Porous in position, and that is the biggest shutdown of them all. Uzi going to be looking around for the target, doesn't happen, and what a clutch there for Porous. Playing to the objective is enough to allow them to at least get 3 points in this defense. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, another half done in our Valorant PH Mini-PUGS. And after this one, we will have one more game to round things up. Anyway though, we'll see how Claude and the rest of you are going to be playing this one out with some pistol plays with the Ghosts, as well as frenzy here for Claude. It seems like the Phoenix really wants to go guns a-blazing into the front line. In the meantime though, for the defense right now of Team Chokers, at the very least, they are going to be looking to hold on to a middle side. They can't go for the rush. It seems like it's in their favor as well as in their veins to play that aggressive on the defense. And we'll see if the attacking side of Club +4 can actually put the shutdown on in the first place. Anyway though, the Omen as well as the Jet are looking to work together. Rack PH right now, hanging on back. Dark cover right now, set up for dodge this. Shots gonna be coming on through, and there we go with Forrest with the first kill. Let's try to hold that sneeze, but it just doesn't happen. Anyway though, it's Bucks right now, coming on forward again from the ramp side. Dodge this though. Easy takedown there. On to the Brimstone. Sees one down below. It is just gonna be them going ham and dropping on down with guns a-blazing. Now CL Team 6 consisting of Mike, EXT, as well as Claude, gonna be going up those ropes. And here comes more and more as Daks gets in position. Mike though with the kill there. Claude in CQC. So effective with that frenzy. One clip is all you need to get that takedown. And that was just effectively done by the Phoenix. Anyway though, it's Gibbs as well as Joseph with a crossfire. Gets the angles, gets the shutdowns, and the defense right now getting a point on back. 10-3, 3 more to go here for Team Chokers, and they will not be playing into whatever they wanted to call themselves.
Yes,
Team Chokers with the 10-3 lead, they are going to be looking to do a little even better in this round. But they aren't really going to be pushing it. 3 Spectres, 2 Ghosts. They don't really want to fully commit onto the buy. And it seems like rifles are going to be already in their minds coming into round number 3. But an A push will be the rush here from the attacking side of Claude +4. And they are going to be looking to make it through to the other angle yet again. We do see the Jet though of Rack PH holding the angle, holding the line. Unfortunately though, doesn't use his abilities to get on away. Dodge this though, already catching a 1 down. Make that 2, make the 3. Firing squad on the board. Porter's going to be all alone in behind already. Bullets come on through, but apparently it's onto the side instead. And the Omen of Dodge is trying to go for the push. Jumps up on top, gets 4 in a row. And now it's going to be 11-3 in favor of Team Chokers. Just 2 more right now. Counting on down for a little more. Then we don't push coming to a shove and onto the attack we go again. The A side though might be the best chance here for the attack. It feels like Claude +4 got a lot of confidence recently from their previous bouts. At least they had the fighting chance into it. We'll see though if it's gonna pan out, because I feel like Team Chokers and the strategy was just a lot better. They played into mid and made sure that they were able to control it to go wherever the hell they wanted and more with those picks. Meantime though, Porous already going for the firing squad against Dodges, forcing the Omen to back on that. Claude in the meantime lurking in the sewers. And well, at least a transition can be in order into this one. Kinda confusing efforts though from the attacking side. They're looking for a way to actually go for the push, and it seems like Mike EXT is going to be brute forcing it into the middle. Ball though is set up already by the Sage. Dodge is actually catching out one, overcommitting there. Callan will go down in that regard. And well, we got Claude. Going to be staying on the east side yet again. For now though, Joseph Woods hopping on around. Gotta be coming into position right here, right now. Claude in the meantime though sees the barrel of the gun, wanting to go for a potential shot onto anyone who jumps up there. Time is ticking, and the attacking side needs to make a decision. They go for the molly, I believe, into the front. Never go with Forrest though, as well as Joseph trading blows. For For now, the Sage, the lone survivor. Unfortunately, Porus will show on up and dodge this immediately with the trade. 12-3 match point right now for Team Chokers. And they just need one more to get this victory. This match is gonna be looking to be quite a sweep from Dodges and the rest of the crew. And can they actually win it out? That's gonna be the real question here. Team Chokers. One more point. They get the win. They move on forward. Apparently, though, that... Yeah, apparently people are just pointing out a few Valorant stuff here and there. And, well...
Cover going out.
all I gotta say about Valorant, it still feels like it's early access in a way. Like, I think calling it the release is a little too early, but in terms of the gameplay, it's pretty much there. Besides that, though, I wonder what its staying power is going to be in the first place. But Joseph Hoop as well as Zuzi gonna go for a potential crossfire. Guess Gibbs already catching out Books all the way into the right side. And there we go with the Lear, but Claude able to just outwit his opponent. My EXT even going for the other angle. And now there's gonna be the control here of the middle, courtesy of the attacking side. Anyway though, still Porus gonna be hanging on back. You have dodged this, throwing that paranoia. Doesn't really go for the push there. Wasn't too sure if anyone's in that angle in the first place. The two of them is gonna meet, and Porus this time wins the clash out. A sliver of HP there for Porus, 11 HP, very, very close if he just drops down in the first place. And now as Gibbs falls to the hand of Mikey, it's Rack all alone, looking to find a flock to call home. But the Jet right now has to soar like an eagle and get these kills on the 3. And we'll see if it's gonna be enough in terms of that positioning. High ground taken here by Rack. Roaming on and around. Here's the spike get planted. And the kill on the stage gonna be absolutely instrumental to keep up with the pressure and the tempo. Cloudburst is gonna be into play. Queued up on top. As the threat gonna be pushing on forward again. CT rotation though. And Dodge is looking to be a surprise here. Wants to go for the stage first. There we go with the paranoia. Porus instead with that takedown. My mistake there on the Omen. But hey, Porus has done such a good job honestly for the attacking side right now. Claw +4 with the Dare. Been doing so much honestly in terms of playing the objective, doing so much in terms of playing the flanks. He has been an absolute MVP in this regard, but it's just not gonna pan out. It's pretty close here from top to bottom for around 9 of these guys. And well, for Gibbs though, he is just up on top. Dodge is also finding a little bit more of his form. He's on 60 kills as well alongside Porus, Joseph Hoop with 14. Claude gonna have the 12 there. And well, as we said before though, the defense still with the advantage, and we'll see if it's gonna be enough. Anyway though, Rack PH as well as Joseph Foot gonna be looking to go into the middle of everything there. In the meantime, Gibbs holding on to the Vandal, a solo B defense. Pretty much what the Cypher is all about in the first place. But Rack PH, good frag there, catches out Claude and to the A side. Gibbs in the meantime even taking care of another one. And well in the middle, we got Brimstone, Omen, as well as Reyna looking to translocate themselves back to the A side instead. Now Rack does have the Blaze Storm in hand, and he can potentially get something done with his ultimates. By this point in time, there we go with the high ground being taken by the 3. It's now gonna be onto the ground floor we go. And the Reyna actually get the Lear in time. Goes for a little bit of a spray and pray. Doesn't get too much there. But Bucks in response goes for the peek instead. And there we go with the counter Lear into play. Uzi trying to get something done. Here we go though with the hunt from the Empress. But Dodge this shuts that one down. Operator in hand. Bucks as well as Boris both on low HP states. One more bullet might be just their goodbye song here. But Dodge this survives the onslaught. Gets one, gets two. What a clutch there from the Omen. No fear there. Decides to push on forward. Ties things up with Gibbs in terms of the kill count. And victory will go for Team Chokers. Four to 13. Absolute MVP plays there for Gibbs. From Uzi actually doing a lot overall. Dodge this. You know, lower econ rating there with all the operators, but at the very least he was able to get some value here and there, especially with that last push. Pretty ballsy there from Mr. Dodge. Good first round from Bucks overall though, but in the end, it really feels like it was just Gibbs finding these angles. Dodge this kind of slow start, but he found the proper angles, he found the proper lurks. And well, in that last round, he was just like, I'm just gonna go for it. And decide to even kill people with the operator in hand. You'd think he'd whip out the pistol instead, knowing those players are low HP. No, it doesn't happen. He decides to whip out the sniper. And that is just gonna be GG well played. Split gonna be taken by Team Chokers. there you go, guys. We are gonna be going into the last game, and hopefully we can move into the next one pretty quickly. What's up, Macax? Is this your last 2 pugs for tonight? Oi,
Daks.
yo.
Okay na yung both teams. Naka-arrange na.
Yeah, let's get it done.
Okay. So Ascent tapos team 2 is team 1 name is team 2 name is Nakakapagpagabag.
Oh fuck, I know that word. I just know how to spell it.
At
Nakakapag
nakakapagpabagabag.
Nakakapagpagabad. Nakakapagpagab. Oh my fucking god. Did someone?
Nakakapagpabagabag.
What the fuck?
Nakakapagpabagabag.
Nakakapagpabagabag. Thanks,
Gabag.
Maka.
Yan.
Do you want to do a surprise match? I don't have time, buds. It's already 10:15.
Tapos ang team 1 is ito. Not sure. Wait lang. Tanungin ko sila.
First time Omen. First big balls Omen decides to push through the smoke. Doesn't even care. Quick
Team
scope
1
through.
is Romeo Save Me. Tapos Ascent. Then team 2 is Defender.
Okay, so Robbie saved me on the attack. Ascent is our map. And it's nakakapag. Ikaw kaya mag-cast, Claire. Halika dito. Nakakapagpabagabag. Nakakapag. Oh, ang ina. Okay, guys, this is gonna be the hardest. This is the hardest road right here. Also, I think I need an allergy pill, Claire. The cat is giving me too much fur. Hey. Please, thank you. Putang ina. Nakakapagpabagabag. What does that even mean? Always remember the paba after nakakapag. You can do it. Kaya again, guys. My Araneo bloodline is hurting here, guys. But we can do this through Pinoy. Nakakapagpabagabag. Yeah, that last part. Like, I can say nakakapagpaba. Like, I slow down when it's the B na. Okay lang. We'll use this time to practice, guys. We'll use this time to practice. And I need to post something pala. Nakakapagpabagabag. Nakakapagpagagagag. Putang. Because that's the team name, Claire! Oh shit, I did get allergies. Unfortunate. Insta-clip. Yan lang, guys. Okay lang. Yun yung propose nyo sa Pugs clip. Me saying, nakakapagpabagabag.
Hello.
Hello!
Your
Oh, siling pala yun.
What?
Nice.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the last game, but
Go. Let's put people in. CMS sidecast eh. Sige lang. So, magsasabi nung nakakapagpagaputang ina. Nakakapagpabagabag.
Babag! Oh my god!
Nakakapagpabagabag. Shit! Words are hard, guys. This is why I don't cast in Filipino. Nakakapagpabagabag. Hashtag pa-gaming. And 13-0 is realistically gonna happen. That's a real question. And it seems like we are gonna be getting into our next game. Hello. Reset lang. No problem. Go ahead, guys. We got this. Nakakapagpagaba. Papatangin nakakapagpabagabag. Nakakapagpababa. No, it's a test for me to see if I'm a true Filipino in my heart. But am I a true Filipino? That's the real question. But we are going to be getting into our last game for the night, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Ezra, Arlen, Chowdy, CLN, as well as Sebs versus Cyan, Sprack, Ling, Loden, and Trippy. I think CMS is going to be joining us tonight for this last game. And our map will be Ascent? I think so. Ascent will be our map. Saint na rin. Sige lang, ko'y bolo. For nakakapahog. Nakakapagpagabag. It's like, Saint, say the name. Say the word, Saint. Say the word. No, that's all you're gonna do, Saint. You only have to say the name, nakakapag pabagabag. That's all you gotta do. Nakakapag pabagabag. Putang, I'm already tired.
I'm gonna do this for them because they requested it and I can't say it properly. Ayan. Nakakapagpabagabag.
Saint can't even do it too.
I
Everyone
can't
is
do it
fucking
either.
up.
Nakakapagpabaga. Never
No.
mind. You know what? Fuck that. I'm out.
And there you go, guys. That's the hashtag Saintcast for the night. Nakakapag bagabag. No, I will never give up. I won't give up. I won't give in till I reach the rematch of our initial test run on the most special music, guys. They to our fave courtside reporter. Stream starts at 8 p.m. Are we good? See? Okay, let's go. Stream starts at 8 p.m. Music, guys. At https://www.twitch.tv/Daks. Kitty cat, you have given me allergies. But you won't shut up if you're not on me, so what do I do, huh? What do I even do in this scenario? I can do it. I'll do it, guys. Don't worry. Oh, my asthma means I can't breathe. My allergies is me. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Fine. Is that true? You asked! You asked on stream. Nako, kitty cat. Why you like this to me? Anyway, so this is gonna be our last game, guys, and it's gonna be team Nakakapagpabagabag. I want to say it confidently, but it's hard. Alam niyo na eh. It takes practice. Wala, I'm gonna do this off stream. So you're gonna hear me say nakakapagpabagabag. 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 Nakakapagpabagabag versus Romeo Save Me. I have a clip every time you fail. Go ahead. You're gonna get so many clips, mate. You're actually gonna see so many clips. Is that gonna be again, guys? Fill up the Pugs clip, please, with proper shit, not just me fucking it up all the time. And let's get into our last game of the night. Thank you for the follow there. Also, Rockets.
And you gotta believe.
So we go, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, and into Ascent we play on. We got Lonspree, Lele, Cyan, Trippy, and Ling on Team Nakakapagpabagabag versus the side of Sebs, Ezra, CLN, Chowdy, and Arlen on Romeo Save Me. So are we gonna get the Taylor's 50 is gonna be looking to find a little bit of the advantage here. Please don't claw my torso, little kitty. And in the meantime, well, it's gonna be a defensive roster here. But Cyan done with the first kill already. So something to note here for the defense sides of Nakakapagpabagabag, it is really consisting of a lot of utility between Lele on that Cypher, with Trippy on the Breach, as well as Ling on the Sage, and Lonspree on the Raze to actually punish with grenades. It feels like they are really set to go for those choke points and chokeholds as much as possible. In the meantime, though, for CLN, we're gonna be playing that shit. We got Arlen, Ezra all hanging on back, and it feels like this is just gonna be the training range all over again for all of these players. Flash though coming on in. Ling now with the kill, coming in from CS background, able to get those frags over there, and Ezra though with the counter, 2-for-2 trade so far. Here comes the boom bot though, and that is gonna be tracking on point. No, it apparently bombs up in front of the wall, and now it's gonna be a last shot from Lonspree. Instead, he will get that takedown, and Team Nakakapagpabagabag will get that first point on the board. I have to reset my jaw every time I say it. Honestly, it feels like I say it and I'm like, I'm stuck. Team Nakakapagpabagabag. I want to say it without stopping. Nakakapagpabagabag. Nakakapagpabagabag Nakakapagpabagabag gonna be looking for the 1-0 lead. They will have a little bit of the advantage as we're gonna be quickly reconnecting to make sure everything is a-okay. It seems like we are gonna get the marshals in the hands of Flawless Free as well as Trippy to try and potentially get a crossfire here and there. For now though, potential mid-rush is gonna be the way of the game here, as Trippy right now looking to get that scout gun on all the way to the longest angle. Flawless Free doing the same. Crossfire is a go. Double snipers right here right now in the Valorant scene. And by this point in time, we'll see what else is going to be unfolding as Sebs actually punishes Cyan, overcommitting there. We'll get taken down. Crack Lely, in the meantime, playing defensively with the Stinger. But he's down below, waiting for someone to get the tripwire on. And here comes a quick little rush from the attacking side. Crack Lely, though, catches down one. Chowdy, in the meantime, taking care of the Cypher. And Team Nakakapagpabagabag trying to come on through back into the B side. On Spree though, as well as Trippy might have a little bit of a disadvantage here because of that Marshall and the big winded. The sightlines aren't as long. They aren't really going to be as safe as they would expect. But Ling right now with the Bulldog might make the biggest difference in the world. Burst fire is going to be a go, and that is going to be the Phoenix getting shot down. Beautiful shot there. Beautiful burst. Headshots from the Sage there. And in the meantime, Flawless Free right now trying to make this Marshall work. Trippy instead though, fragging out on the other side. And now it is going to be the Jet all alone. Trippy does get 3 overall. And TikTok goes the clock. Team Nakakapagpabagabag with the points in their hands again. And beautiful post-map play. Even though they have 2 of these sniper rifles, basically they played in such a way wherein they are able to push at the same time. So 2-0 lead right now for Team Nakakapagpabagabag, and they are basically looking to press the advantage a little more. But since they invested on 2 marshals on the last round, they are going to be looking to play the long range as much as possible yet again on the middle of the map. In the meantime though, I feel like the best thing that the attacking side can really do is invest in armor. If they have the armor, they are going to be able to tank the bullet shots from the scout guns in the first place. But anyway, it is going to be time for Chowdy to take point and try to face off against the Sage there. Peek is into play. Ling taking a little too long to get that kill. Will get punished instead. In the meantime though, it's already being exposed to be the target of opportunity. And Flawless Free with the boom bot getting a scouting information that they need. Fernando Pain Shell is going to get tossed. Cyan going to be on the high ground. And everyone really congregating onto the sites. No flags, nothing whatsoever. It's a bump rush and a half as Sebs and CLN get those kills. Seems like the Jet using that sniper to get some value, but Sprack Lele leading up 2 along the way. That Beach of Trippy, as well as Sprack Lele on this Cypher, and have potential utility coming into this one. Aftershock though down below will force out the raise, and he's looking to see if he can get the angle. But Sprack Lele with the flag instead does get 3. Here we go with the neural theft, giving the information, but Sebs shows his face and will get the takedown instead. Last touch right now from Trippy, but loses to the bigger sniper rifle. CLN makes it sure that the attacking side gets a point back on the board. Yeah, I usually just assume if people BM each other, and in that much, it's just people are friends, and we usually just let that in the pugs if it slides. But if you guys do have any complaints, if people are really bullying you, like seriously bullying you, please tell one of us in the admins, in the chat, whatever, if something like that is happening. We don't have tolerance for people who are just toxic as fuck. Like, being toxic to your friends is one thing, but you know, if your people are trying to meet each other, it's a completely different scenario. Anyway though, here we go yet again. It's gonna be Ling right now. They can hold on to the angle, has the wall in hand, and lifts it up just to make sure it gets in the way. Unfortunately though, since you put some weight there in the middle block, and there is collision, it immediately breaks. Doesn't lift the Sage up. It really goes to show you need to understand how to use that wall to the fullest degree if you want to get those elevator lifts. Fernando Nikon round for the defense, but the hot hand's gonna be burning London Spree up until he gets a pitch fever. The attacking side though, all the way into the middle, and here comes the run it back from the Phoenix. Doesn't even see what's going on. Will take bullets, but Edge doesn't care. He comes back into full form. Cyan though with a trade onto one. Beautiful things here from Cyan as well as Trippy. Crossfire from the revolvers, and wow, these sheriffs getting in the work that they need. Ling though, as well as Trippy, the only ones left versus Sebs having this Vandal in hand. Spike is available as well in his clutches, but there we go with a thrifty victory. Trippy makes it count. 3 kills on the board, and that is just gonna be a new sheriff in these parts. So Team Nakakapagpabagabag gonna have the advantage here with 2 rounds ahead. Only Aryan and Chowdy are not from EXE in this match. I can see that already. It really goes to show it's a pretty tight-knit community, and hey, make that last match count to say the least. Anyway though, for Ling and the rest of the crew, seems like it's time to get those buys on after a very decisive victory. 3 Vandals, 2 Operators, and they are gonna be looking to run away with it and more. Cialendo
Spike drop.
looking to play the own Sheriff game. We have some buys though from Sebs as well as Ebs are trying to force things out. And let's see if Arlen can really get the slow on to the high ground in the first place. There we go with a satchel charge real quick. Doesn't get too much value on. Meantime though, angle here from Lawless Free might be able to see the Phoenix peek on forward. We'll see if Ezra will get caught in the crossfire here. Kinda scared to go for the peek. Feels like someone is there at the cubby. And immediately Lawless Free does get the punish on Cialendo. Way to kill, giving a little bit of a taste of his own medicine to Trippy, but Lawless Free doesn't care. Operator in hand, wins the range game, and gets another shot to get a kill. So 2 on the board here for Lawden. He's pretty potent on that Operator, and well, he's on a raise right now, so he can really go for a lot of potential chokeholds with the grenades to begin with.
You will not kill my ally.
On the other side though, CLN brought back into the light. 4 versus 4 right now, potentially an A push here. And the real question is, can Ling actually hold the line here? Here comes the jet though of CLN. Dashing forward, perhaps, going to be running on into the fray. No tailwind though, which means that CLN cannot hop onto this. And he's waiting for the wall to get busted. Ling right now playing a really, really good stall. And CLN just overcommitting there. Will get taken down. London spray though falls in hand of Sebs after he gets the shot in mid there. And it's going to be Ling holding on to this angle. Here comes Arlen though, trying to survive. Goes for the top up. Do we get the push though from Zakalele? Operator in hand, misses the quick scope. And the classic now going to get brought back into the fold. This is the Sage running on the round. Has the knife, gets the stab on, but it's just not going to be enough. The Cypher gets the kill at last moment. And a 4-1 advantage here for Team Nakakapagpabagabag. We do have a team building event tomorrow. Ooh, what's happening, Saints? Seashells by the seashore, ladies and gents, and hey, seashells as well as Almighty Gibbs. Seems like though this game gonna have a little bit of memes, but there is just really the potency of different ranges to say the least. Right now, the Romeo Save Me gonna be needing it to be more of a strong independent woman rather than being a damsel in distress into this one. So now it's time for them to go for the push against Cyan. That is just a big shutdown there onto the Empress. Chowdy, as well as a teammate, going for the double peek. 2 guns are better than 1, and no one can really survive against that many bullets. Trippy though surviving against the field bot. Wants to go against CLN, but the Jet survives to live to fight another day. Lily in the meantime already forced out to go from mid-site. And well, rotation can be in order. Can Lawless Free actually catch anyone rotating? Not gonna happen. Lily in the meantime all the way by spawn.
Here.
And there we go with the spike being planted on the B site. Time is ticking, shots keep on coming. And we'll see if Ling can actually break through the barrier and look for a kill or 2. Lawless Free using the walls to get busted down. They get the bounce out, and the Operator will be scoped in to try and get a kill or 2. Fixu, thank you for the follow there. Sees the shot come from the left-hand side. In the meantime, though, Sebs and Chowdy quite low already. CLN, though, another takedown to his name, but Lawless Free with the backstab instead. Crossfire is a go. Lawless Free trying to get a kill or 2. In the meantime, here we go with the showstopper, and Lawden actually hopping on top of that roof. Slides on down though. Will it be enough? Knife out. There we go with the revolver, shutting down onto Chowdy, but this might be the bomb just exploding in the face of these two. While Lawden does get 4 overall, Chowdy with the spike getting the explosion, and victory will go in favor of Romeo Savvy with a proper plant on the site. Ooh, good luck, Saint. Have fun. Have fun tomorrow. And, well, we'll see how everything is going to be unfolding here as now the defense going to be looking to basically hold the line onto these different sites. 3-2 right now, no middle control. It might actually work out because they're not really anticipating a full A push. Seems like though Lawless Free does take the same angle again onto Cubby. A really, really good diagonal there to see anyone coming on through from the sides. In the meantime, though, commitment right now from Team Romeo Save Me. And we'll see if CLN can actually get the operator shot to go on. Rakalele, though. Interesting animation there. Seems like his hands are stuck in midair for some reason.
They found my wire. Cage triggered.
Doesn't really make any sense, but hey, we'll see how this is gonna unfold. As the Cypher right now, ready to hold the angle. In the meantime, we also have Lonsbury right now. Checking things out with the op. Pretty much a slow push though. Rotation onto the middle instead. Oh well, decisions have to be made here by the attacking side. They still do have time. Ling wants to get in position already to go for the crossfire. And quick enough on the trigger finger. Catches out Arlen. Tries to go for the brawl. 6 HP and a dream. Decides to go for the wall to save herself. And will even go for the self top up just in case. Still need the stage there for the slow orbs. Beautiful shots though from Trippy. Cashing out to Ezra, but CLN and Lonsbury. Rating blows yet again. Push though coming to a shove. There we go with the resurrection. And Chowdy and Sebs now gonna be caught in a pretty awkward angle. Can the Rays actually go for the duel? Throws the pain chills over to the Cubby, trying to force out his opponent. But Lonsbury, steady hand, pulls the trigger, and will be able to get the takedown again. Draculele versus the Reyna. Chowdy survives and gets the top up on 110 HP right now, thanks to the Devour. And we'll see if it's gonna work out. Beautiful headshot, catching out Lonsbury as well. 5 seconds left. They can play for time. 3 kills right here, right now. And where is the breach? Trippy realizing that this is a monster to try and deal with, and will be able to catch out the Reyna mid-transition instead. Opportunistic is the best way to go, and Team Nakakapagpabagabag gonna be able to get another round on the board. So what does Nakakapagpabagabag even mean? I know it's a hard word, it's something to twist your tongue as much as possible, but what exactly does it mean in the first place? Anyway, Link showing on up there with the operator, but unfortunately, it was just a firing squad to remember, courtesy of the opposing Reyna instead. Fernando Lonsbury leading the charge, has been loving the angle here on Ascent on the left side, and using this operator to the fullest degree. Fernando and CLN pushing on forward, has the Sheriff in hand, and Cyan right now will get the takedown to say the least. Here comes the Boombot though, pushing on forward again. The Soul is getting sucked dry by Cyan with that Devour. And in the meantime, Trippy right now gonna be in a really good spot to actually go for a potential Rolling Thunder here. Here's the shotgun though from Arlen. It's an econ round right now for the attacking side. They are just looking to find a way to get a little bit of a few cells here and there onto the opposition. And as we say, concussive is in fact. Trippy, I don't think saw the side there, and well, as I sneeze into play, it's just a shorty. He's doing work. Beautiful comeback there from the attacking side. Sprack Lele right now on the Cypher. Holy shit.
One down.
Every sneeze I get, we get a kill. And well, we got Ezra and Sebs right now in position again. Sheriff and the Vandal. Holy shit, okay, I'm dying, guys. Sorry about that. But Sprack and Lele can have a chance here. Get one peek will make a difference. And it is gonna be time for the shots again. Does get a little bit of the trigger finger there. Sees Ezra as the last pixel. Rotation on the left side and catches out Sebs for a surprise. Sprack and Lele with the proper rotation. Effective enough to get the defuse for his team. Are you allergic to this game? I'm allergic to the kittens for getting in my nose. And it did. It's because it like went straight to my face. Like I have cats, pet dogs and cats, and they're fine most of the part. But if the follicles and shit go into my nose, it just fucks me up to make me sneeze. And I took medicine already, but it still hasn't worked yet. It was pretty funny, because I'm literally about to call the action for all the shorty stuff, and then every time it's achoo! That's not gonna happen. Achoo! That's not gonna happen. And apparently every time I sneeze, someone dies, so I guess my sneeze is the biggest power of them all here in Valorant. But now it is gonna be time for Ezra to get a second life on. Maybe he'll make me sneeze twice into this one. Coming in through the middle. Lonsbury though hanging on back. Playing his Cubby still, but that it is gonna be kind of the econ stake here for London. He wants to kind of yoink the operator there for CLN. Has to be very sneaky though. And that is gonna be the takedown there. Thanks for the host for Seashells. Chowdy also on the board. 2 frags right here, right now for the attacking side. And they are looking for a little bit more momentum into this one. The only lost round, that's other round because of the antics there of the rotation. Right now, it is going to be Ling versus the World. Guardian in hand, looking to defend the A side to the best degree. Knows when someone is coming, and there we go with the hot hands as well as the curveball. Does get the side shot onto Ezra, but Arlen in response takes care of the opposing Sage. And the attacking side concave on without putting the spike this time. Victory goes in their favor. More of anxiousness than nervousness. Oh, it's anxious. Interesting. Team Nakakapagpabagabag I feel like I'm feeling a little anxious because of my sneezes, but hey, they are basically gonna be still having the advantage. 6-3 our scoreline right now. They can kind of run away with it if they choose to, if they find the proper kills in the first place. But unfortunately for them, they are on a Nikon state right now. It feels like the attacking side fully equipped with everything they want and more. Trippy though closing that door already. I love it's an open door, but Lunchtree apparently might get caught on the other side. There we go though with the drop down. Cyan is like, why would you do this, Mr. Teammate? And well, Trippy is just basically gonna be forcing his teammate to break that down himself. But the wall set up by Ling, gonna be stalling for time. Will force a transition though for the attacking side of Team Romeo Save Me, and this will allow them to potentially go onto the A side that is undefended. So it's sometimes a double-edged shield there with the wall. Not sure it will slow down the opponent, but if they decide, oh, we have time, let's go on over to the other side instead. Because without the wall into play, when it's used up already on a specific angle, it will just basically be enough to say the least on what is to come. Anyway, though, showstopper now from Lawlesspree. Might be able to get the hop with the satchel. See someone there! Pixel perfect, unfortunately not gonna be. Sebs will survive for the time being. And now Sebs wants to do the same, hopping on around, the showstopper in his hands. But this is a really, really dangerous concave already, and Lawlesspree does get the kill there. Here comes the rocket fuse though, and it's gonna be time on ticking. Trippy right now though does get the concuss, and Arlen now with the resurrection, absolute chaos on all fronts. The guard is gonna get stained with blood. Invasion right now onto the A side. Sprekalele does get one. And Trippy and Chowdy on the board, despite now planted already. Here comes the Cypher, popping that neural theft. And we'll see if Cyan can actually play against the eye there, lurking around and watching him in this regard. Still low high ground here for Cyan. Gonna be very effective on this defense. Knows that someone is on the other side. Sees the jet, but it's a little too late. Beautiful shot there from CLN. And now it is only gonna be Sprekalele as well as Sage of Ling looking to lurk on around. Can Ling get the surprise on? Does get the headshot with the stinger. Arlen though in response gets a kill onto Sprekalele. And it seems like the best thing Ling can do right now is join the operator and get the hell out of there. It seems like though she's only going one-way trip all the way downtown. Will be brought back to spawn in the next round. So there you go, yet again, ladies and gentlemen. So apologies about my sneezes, but I think we are a-okay now coming into this next round. I think I do have to blow my nose, but you know what has blown me away has been the sniper fights between CLN as well as Lawlesspree. It has been absolutely huge. Looks like Ling wants to get into this ring as well. Was able to get some good shots earlier on, but not as impressive as the former two. For now though, B site will be our engagement, and CLN actually shutting down Lawlesspree in the middle. Apparently the action gonna be there immediately, and here we go with the Reynas popping their ultimates. Trippy though holding the line on the Bulldog, will get sold out, and that is gonna be the fire through the furnace and getting the burn onto the opposition. A complete invasion onto the B site, and well executed push there from the attack. So this is where really the attack can really shine. As soon as they get the site, they're just gonna be able to do so much in terms of their defense here. It really turns things around. They have so many nooks and crannies to hide in, and even though they have doors they can utilize, it apparently is really just how the corners are kind of deep in a few ways here and there. Lawlesspree on the board, Ezra no might not be taken. Lawlesspree right now does get 2 so far, and in the meantime, Sprekalele gonna be hanging on back. Sees the Phoenix, does get the kill eventually. 2 versus 2 though. Lawlesspree just executing on the spot, and Sprekalele right now with the shutdown onto CLN. There is still time to go for potentially for the defuse. I don't think so actually, it's too far off, but at least he got some really good exit frags. But we are almost all tied up 6-5 right now, in favor still though of the side of Team Nakakapagpabagabag. But can Romeo Save Me get the round that they need to even things up? There we go yet again, ladies and gentlemen, and Sprekalele. Hopefully not disconnected, because, yep, there you go. This Cypher is just running all the way to the right-hand side. And that is a pretty crucial loss, because he has the up. And hopefully he can come back into form as soon as the round is gotten started. But in the meantime, though, a lot of people here on A site. Lawlesspree taking the same angle again, but to their chagrin, there is no one really defending the site itself. Re-invasion perhaps here for CLN and the rest of the crew. Probably the Cloudburst just to make sure that no one is there. They don't really know what we see. But Trippy in the meantime hanging on back. And it seems like the name of the game here will be the post plant instead. Lonsprey though turns around, sees they're close on them, but at least he got rid of Arlen already. In the meantime, on the high ground, gonna be engagement here. Window's gonna get broken by Cyan. And what can Lonsprey do in this regard? Door out, wide open yet again. Cyan gonna be on the high ground here. And can Lawden find the angle? Seems like Cyan though already with the pickoff. Sling gonna get on the board as well. Here goes the push though from the Sage. Not gonna be looking behind, and we'll go for the Jet instead. CLN though holding the line, still gets one, gets a second, gets the burst onto Lawden. There we go though with the updrafts, and oh no, that's gonna be a beautiful wall there set up by Ling. Catches out the utility, sees the abilities utilized there, and the bomb will just get defused. What a smart play from the Sage, and execution onto CLN at the last moment. There we go, yeah, again guys, side's not gonna get swapped. Advantage right here, right now, for Team Nakakapagpabagabag. And can they actually go for the sweep here? They only need 6 more to win. 8 for Romeo Savvy. It seems like we are already over time, 7:47, but hey, we are gonna be continuing on until we are done with this set. So stay tuned, stick around though. After this game, we are going to be going into the New Wave Invitationals and Overwatch with teams Wamanagi versus Overwine facing off our first and 8 seeds. Gonna be really interesting if Overwine can actually take a map or even matching wins Wamanagi, or will Wamanagi complete that full 28-0 sweep? We'll find out later on, but right here, right now, we are still in Valorant, and we do have Ezra gonna be hanging on to the left side. Oh yeah, I forgot to say who's gonna be casting today. Oh my god, I've actually forgotten. Billy, Rebirth maybe go for the cast, but Sebs as well as Strippy kills on the board already. For now though, with their Sprekelele still not into the fight, seems like this might really hurt the attacking side. But for now, Lawdenspray gonna be looking to play into the middle angle. For the time being though, rotating on around. In the meantime, can Chowdy actually go for the leer there and find a target of opportunity? Middle sight. Potential engagement between the Rays as well as the Phoenix. Thank you for the follow there to 999 bucks. As now they see someone is there! But Ezra with the frenzy, faster fire rate leads to the kill. For now though, it's a top up with the hot hands. But this might be the breach in a little bit of trouble. Arlen gonna be there. Here comes the Pico. CLN facing that one off. Long range game gonna be the name here. And Ezra and CLN with those kills in response. Now, poor Cypher all alone. And all I gotta say is I wish there's a way to fix things up on the AFK DC side. It just kind of hurts, honestly, to see our players disconnect in a session like this. But with Sprekelele just standing there, everyone gonna be taking a photo. Is it time for the coordination in the 5 and 4 and 3? Ezra gets a little bit eager to get the knife on. And eventually they execute Sprekelele. The defense getting 1 more point back. Romeo Savvy trying to tie things up yet again. And we are here for our match, ladies and gentlemen. So it seems like the pistol round, the defense able to concave in a way wherein they found those 1v1s. They were able to win it out in many regards. For now though, it's 5v4, and the attacking side, well, they need to really pull up their weight if they wanna find a way to get this victory. Their top fragger gone from this game, might be AFK, might be disconnected. But all I can say is Sprekelele has done so much for their team and more. And it seems like CLN as well as Sebs looking to try to get the punishment and look to extend their reaches to get to the other side. So Paint Chills to start things off. Sebs now catching out one. Cyan going for that leer, and here comes the Jet as well trying to go for the push. But Sebs at least gets a trade on back, Trippy with a beautiful headshot. For now though, Ezra gonna be so close to the opposition. Linking out backstab there. 2 more kills on the board. Arlen making this quick. And now we are tied up 7-7. Really goes to show though that this is basically gonna be a sign here for the attacking side that this is their time to really clutch it out. They can't rely on Sprekelele because he's not there whatsoever. So they have to trust the rest of the crew to come together as one. Operators and Vandals in hands versus the SMGs. And I feel like here for the defense, if they do go for the rush, they might have a big advantage coming into this one. Anyway though, Ling gonna be on the left hand side. Even duel catches out CLN as well as Seb's. Beautiful play transfer there. Looking for the target. Sees the Raze reaction time on point. And that's going to be a third kill as Cyan catches out Ezra. The defense falling apart onto the B side already. In the meantime though, it's going to be Arlen as well as Chowdy looking to rotate back all the way to B. This makes a big difference. So overall, Ling showing up in full force. Getting two there, looks for that third, but doesn't now. Chowdy as well as Arlen getting a few trades here and there, and by that I mean at least they kill the AFK player. Loaded spray though, with the operator right now. And what will Arlen do? What will Arlen do? WWAD? Try to kill Loaded spray, that's apparently the name of the game here. Can the Sage get the punish? Puts the wall up on top. The attacking side right now, with a very, very secure position, moves on over to the middle. And there you go, Cyan with that final shutdown. Victory goes in favor of Team Nakakapagpabagabag. I honestly don't remember who I'm supposed to be co-casting there. Ling 2 OP, that spray transfer is absolute fire. And for Ling, I feel like her game has really some big peaks. And she has a few lows here and there. She's kind of a roller coaster ride compared to more, per se, the consistency of Seal and as well as Breck and Lele. But when Ling just pops off, it just shows up in such a good way. For now though, we'll see if the Sage can actually get things done. Never mind, Sebs will get that shutdown. Lawn Spree though, fragging out yet again. Our hotkeys have been messed up because of the return of the Cypher. But Laudon right now does get 3 on the board. Here comes the Raze. Flying up in the air, Sebs just shooting down to the ground. Cyan gonna be turning into a different kind of color instead. Arlen though holding on to the cubby, anticipating a potential push, hiding all the way on the side. But Trippy just peeking on forward and gets the surprise there. Now London Spree in the middle of the sights, and well, it's going to be an A push here from the Cypher. Like now planted, we're a really, really long rotation though already from the Raze. What is Seb's plan of action? For now though, we'll see how this is all gonna unfold as Sprekelele be playing the camera, hiding into the wine cellar. For now, can Sebs get the angle? That's gonna be the real question here. We're still coming to a shove. Time is ticking. And here comes Sprekelele right now, trying to move on through one more time. The Cypher gonna be in position to just get backstabbed by Sebs. Exit frag right there, but the attacking side right now getting back on the board. And they will take that and more. 9-7 right now, and personally, I do wish that Team Nakakapagpabagabag can run away with this and more so we can be done with this game. But it seems like we are really saving the best for last year, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great time here at the Mini-PUGS, and we are going overtime, but hey, that's how it is sometimes into the sets. For now though, again, if you guys are going to be tuning on in for Overwatch, that will show up as soon as this game is done. Let me just add that in to the stream manager real quick. NWI after this game. It's gonna be really, really quick anyway because our rounds are dissipating already. As now it is gonna be time for Sebs to try and initiate something onto the doors already. Now though, Grenadier in action. Throws it over to the other side. Crates now protecting the Reyna there, hiding in behind. And Seb's gonna go for the duel. Cyan, unfortunately, cannot be able to make it in time. Meantime though, we already see CLN trying to survive, dashing on forward with Tailwind, and Laudenstree goes down to the revolvers yet again. The attack side down by 2, aggressive plays there from the defense, and Ling gonna be holding a pretty diagonal angle, and go for this resurrection, gives the threat of life there to Cyan. Beautiful leer though, getting so much vision away from the opposition. Right here, right now. Can CLN get anything done onto the mid side? Draculate now does go for the push. Ambitious efforts here from the Cypher, trying to get a few frags here and there after the disconnects for a few rounds in to this one.
Camera taken
For now though, it is going to be time for the 8 rotation instead, and it seems like the Sage can actually anticipate this. What will be the plan of action here for Arlen? He's holding the angle, wants to peek onto the side, sees the breach, and Trippy now goes down. Next on the list, gonna be Cyan. Ankle breaking him right there, the knee's just gonna get shot in the first place. And the defense right now, having a pretty big advantage in terms of numbers, but HP is quite low. There you go, 1 tap from Strekalele as well as Ling. Enough to get those takedowns because of the HP values. For the time being, can the Sage make it in time to the site? Not gonna happen. Deciding to back all of the hell away, and victory will go in favor of the defense this time. Yeah, guys, if you do want to join, well, we'll of course have a session into the future. We had a really great session yesterday, and well, today is our, as we said, is our mini-pugs that should have been done 10 minutes ago. NWR starts after this match. So there you go, guys. Don't worry about it. And of course, Dodge This can totally carry you and more. Have you seen the news story of Dodge This? So basically, guys, Dodge This has been rumored. Rumor has it that he has a 12-pack under his weak buns. But Cyan with a sweet shot there. Gets one, gets two, middle in complete control of the Jet right now. And he is just riding the wind to the fullest degree. Ling, though, in the meantime, they're going to be defending onto the A site. Puts up the wall and is pretty safe to transition to the high ground here. For now, though, the plan of action. Apparently that was Arlen, rather. It's Ling. Going to be on the other side of the wall. And, well. Let's see if this Draculele can get a lurk kill or two. Time is ticking. The attacking side getting stifled again by the defense. Beautiful showmanship from CLN. And can he get one more? That's going to be the real question here. Operator getting the angles. For the time being, though. See if the Jet can actually find the frag. He's looking for Draculele, unfortunately disconnecting. And now that's going to be Chowdy going for the crossfire there. Link catching out one, but Chowdy gets two in response. And with the Cypher disconnected, it's time for the execution on the spot. Feels like this game has been neutered by these DCs. Sebs is afraid, though, of what is to come.
There.
Sees potentially the Cypher. Doesn't. If only he was in this game, it would have made a difference. But now he sees the white hat and executes him. 9-9 our scoreline. Sebs TV with the last kill. We'll see, though. We are in a paramount situation. Anyway, though, Sebs TV gonna be looking to get things done. And, well, Ezra, Arlen, and the rest of the crew here on the defense. Gonna be trying to figure out what the play is. I like that they put the Sage there onto the A side. It allows them a lot of versatility to take control of the middle with that Jet. And by this point in time, CLN with the operator making a big difference all throughout. On the resurrection in his hand, in terms of macro, this Sage cannot die anytime soon. For now, though, with the Jet trying to find an angle or two, Cloudburst into play. We'll see if the Rays can actually get something done in the first place. Laudon Spree right now dueling potentially against the op of the Jet there. Fernando Chowdy does get the kill. Market side will get covered, but unfortunately the shot doesn't actually hit. And CLN instead with the punish. Goodbye to Laudon Spree in that regard. In the meantime, though, Trippy bursting that wall, and the rotation going to be in order already from defense to go into A instead. But to their surprise, you know, Cyan's the one with the spike. 2 versus 3 right now coming into this one, as we still see the Cypher spawning again and again. But here comes trouble. My name is Chowdy. Pops the ultimate rotation already. They realize no one's here at A. They should be going into B site instead. The score right now tied up 9-9. It can't be as close as can be. Seems like an action in order. And well, since the numbers get messed up every single time someone DCs, it's actually frustrating, honestly, as a spectator. Every single time someone DCs, the number gets messed up, and I have to really guess which one is which. But at least Cyan right now hopping onto the objective. And we'll see CLN can actually get the shot on instead. There we go. Goodbye to Cyan. Only one left will be that Cypher AFK and base. And another well-deserved victory here for the defensive side, rather, of Team Romeo. Say Nakakapagpabagabag. Kind of struggling on the attack, especially without their Cypher, but they did have Sprakalele with a few rounds there and then, which gave them a little bit of success, so that really that one gun make a big difference in a close matchup like this. It's 8 PM Overwatch time soon. We are already overtime. I already gave it to you guys to just go overtime. If I was being a responsible person, I should have been, okay guys, we can't do this fourth game because we're not gonna have enough time unless it's a 13-0. But hey, you know, 9-10 our scoreline right now, and well, it's gonna be an interesting one to say the least. I mean, it's fair is fair. You guys gave me the 1 hour last time on Tuesday. Might as well give you like the 10-15 minutes today. That's fair is fair. And it's both my things anyway, so Everyone can understand. Mutual understanding, the best way to heal the world. For now, here comes Cyan. Decides to go for the push. Sees Eye of Sauron again gazing upon to him. And that's a really annoying Leer. Jump on that though from the race, trying to back on that. Here we go down with the showstopper, and we'll see if the rocket will actually connect. Doesn't get too much value there. Here comes Trippy going for the flash. Shouty and Ezra do get kills. A P seal and all the way onto the A side, and Seb's hanging in behind the B. Catches out Ling instead. Now the Breach gonna be in a spot of trouble. He's all alone here and now. And can he actually survive? No, that is gonna be Trippy going down, and someone needs to fetch Sprakalele's corpse. They are gonna be running for it and going for the chase. You know, guys, here in the set, you can actually throw your guns off the ledge, and well, if you make a mistake, you're gonna be throwing a really expensive gun to begin with. Now there you go, execution seal and from afar, and might as well let's explore the map and see what else is there to see here. So yeah, there's a pretty interesting island. Behind, of course, is not modeled whatsoever. The shrub is like it's a blob. Okay. Cool floating things that are two-dimensional. Understandable. So back into the game we go. 4v5 still, and that is just basically the opportunity that Team Romeo Save Me is looking to run away with it and more. Wouldn't be surprised, of course, when you're too far off, you're gonna be paper thin walls, and apparently still in this game these walls are quite paper thin to begin with. CL no does get one, does get two. Holding on to A long is very dangerous with the operator, but he's just able to make it work. And everyone is already dead. We're anticipating the Blade Storm to get the play. Apparently CLN executing to the rest of the crew. Get one a pick. And that is just such a great execution there from Team Romeo Save Me. It really goes to show that in every single front they have the advantage. And right here, right now, Sprakalele will come back at the time he is needed the most. He has 9,000 money. He can drop a lot of guns for everyone right here, right now. And we'll see how much sponsorship money he can really give to the rest of the crew. Oh my god, though. Operator in hand still has money for the Vandal. I would love to see him actually do that here. But it is now his time to shine. And he has to clutch it out for his team. It is all about Sprakalele right now. And if we can get that redemption art that we are looking for. So middle be gonna be in control. CLN with the first frag. Sprakalele does get the kill and response, and the frags keeping on coming already. Seb's going for the push. CLN hanging on back with Sprakalele, even catching out Ezra. And here we go with the operator fight of the century. Seb still on the side, gets rid of Trippy. Ling though gonna disconnect as well, hurting the chances here. But Sprakalele as well. Sebs gets a kill apiece, and the defense takes the victory there. GG, well played. Unfortunately, the disconnect's hurting Nakakapagpabagabag, and Romeo Save Me will take it 13-9. Very quick kills though, honestly. It really is just every single side having different engagements, and well deserved there for Romeo Save Me as they will take that victory. Just the last 6 rounds all in favor of the red team, and that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes when you just don't have that last member. It just hurts you in the first place. And, well, you know, internet, the biggest bane of any Filipino player. So, okay, guys, I do have to call it here. It has been a great time with the Valorant PH Pugs, and we are gonna be looking to get into our Overwatch match in just a bit. So if you are interested to see a league setup for Overwatch here in the Philippine scene, you guys should check that one out. Pretty much my pride and joy here, the New Wave Invitationals. But if you guys are tuning in for some Valorant, we are done for the night. We got 4 games going, and it was a really great time in the Mini-PUGS. And maybe we can do this sometime soon out of nowhere. I'll take a quick little 5-10 minute break. Just get my bearings, be a-okay, get some water, and just get my stuffles off. But thank you guys for tuning on in. Thank you guys for coming to the Valorant PH Mini-PUGS. And I'll see you guys in the next session. Probably gonna be on a Saturday afternoon unless I have something instead. Yeah, the DCs do hurt. It really is. It's the partidas, but also, you know, just the penultimate ones hurting them. And yeah, it's all sad. But thank you guys for tuning on in. I'll see you guys in just a bit for the New Wave Invitationals. Bye!